And we're live. Happy
What's
New
up,
Year.
sexy bitches?
How's everybody doing? 2020 Prestige 1.
Actually, this year's.
I hope this year
doing pretty
becomes.
good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that this year seems like it's gonna be better. Hopefully.
Hey guys, you know who's coming? You know who's coming into the fight world? I'll let you take a guess into that one. Justin freaking Bieber.
No way.
Well,
Yeah,
come
he
on.
wants in on the action now.
Can we have like a Justin Bieber and like Logan Paul face off?
Oh,
He got all
please.
cut up, and he said he's ready to go. He's training with Floyd Mayweather's people.
Oh my God, dude. Justin Bieber. Who's the other guy, Blue? I can't remember.
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, yeah. Logan Paul, dude, that has to happen. That has to fucking happen.
The fucking fight between two annoying assholes.
Right?
If it doesn't happen, the universe is not going to balance itself out.
Who do you think would win that fight? Justin Bieber or fucking?
I don't know. I haven't
Fucking
seen
Jake
Justin
Paul, but
Honestly,
fucking Logan Paul.
Jake
dude.
Paul is
Logan
pretty
Paul,
fucking ripped lately. Like, I saw a picture of him the other day, and like, I think he's stupid thinking he can go up against Floyd Mayweather, but dude's pretty fucking cut, I gotta say. Like, for real.
Man, Logan
I mean,
Paul.
he's pretty built. Like, both the Paul brothers are built. Justin Bieber is, I wouldn't say he's built. I would say he's kind of average fitness, but like, I wouldn't say he's built.
You know, man. When I watched that Logan Paul fight where he fought that NBA player, and he fucked that guy up. And you know what? He'll fuck up Justin
in
Bieber
defense
too.
of Nate Robinson, he only had 3 weeks of training and thought he was on top.
I don't give a fuck. Jake Paul's up
Digital over here already stated, like, you think you're on the top of the world and you get your ass rocked.
Yeah, well, I mean, come on now, man. He's a fucking professional basketball player. He's a professional athlete. This guy, yeah, 3 weeks of training, I get it, but you're a professional fucking athlete. Okay? Like fucking Logan Paul or Jake Paul or whoever the fuck this guy is.
Right.
I don't know which one is which. Fucking, he sits over there and he fucking talks shit on podcasts and goes and fights people. Like, this guy's like fucking Jake Paul, dude. Like, I have more respect for him now than anybody. He's such a piece of shit. I have more respect for him now than anybody.
Justin Bieber, we need to have that match, but I don't even think Justin Bieber or even either one of the Paul brothers are in the same weight class. So
doesn't matter, bro.
I mean, it kind of matters.
Obviously, Logan Paul just doesn't give a fuck. So there you go. He doesn't care what weight class it is. He's just like, you know what, Anthony Joshua, I want your booty. So let's get in the ring.
You know what, dude?
He's just like, name your price. I'll get my head bashed in.
He's ready for war.
But, like, I'll be honest with you, I would fucking love to get into a ring with Logan Paul to see how far I get.
Dude, I would love to get in a fight with Floyd Mayweather, just take a punch and go down.
With Floyd Mayweather.
For 50 mil?
That's
for 50 mil?
I'll take 50 mil. 50 mil.
I'll take 50 mil to get my ass kicked by Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, but they're gonna pay him 50 mil. They ain't gonna pay your ass 50 mil.
They're paying Logan Paul 50. He's getting fucking screwed over.
I don't know. I think it's worth it.
Listen, man, you can pay me $50,000.
I'll roll over.
To put me in a goddamn match.
God.
Okay,
you
can
put
me in a goddamn
match then.
It doesn't matter. You can give me $50,000 to get fucking punched up by Floyd Mayweather right now.
I mean,
and I'll fucking do it.
Hey man, if I got hit for 50 mil, I'll set everybody up around me. It's good. It's good.
I wouldn't mind. I'd probably go in there for longer. It'd be a fun cuddle session. I just wonder which spoon I'm going to be in that situation.
I mean, listen, man, you can probably give me $1,000 to take a shot from Mayweather, and I'll take it. I'll give a fuck.
I mean, he probably wouldn't even like one shot knock you out. He'd probably just fall asleep mid-fight.
Dude, even if Mike Tyson came to me and said $50 million, I would fucking take
I don't know if I would do that. Mike Tyson's an animal, even as an old fucking man.
I'd take a punch from Mike Tyson. Right in the kisser. I'd go down.
Mike, you'd probably fucking die, dude.
No, I just
like Mike Tyson would probably fucking kill you. Like,
dude, you'd have murder, just live murder.
Hey man, if Anthony Joshua turned around to me and said tomorrow, like, hey man, I'll give you 100 mil, just take a shot, I would get in the ring. Like, fine, I'll take it right in the kisser, bro. I'm good.
No, it's not gonna be in the kisser. It's gonna be in your face.
That's not where I want to go.
That's fine. I'll go down gracefully and then I'll fall down. That's how it works. And then I get paid 100 mil.
Okay. How about this? We'll pay you $1,000 to get kicked in the balls by me. How about that?
$1,000.
No,
What the
not-
fuck? That's
not
not
the-
even worth it.
That's
Yeah,
not even
not the
worth
balls,
it,
bro.
$1,000 to be kicked in the balls? I'll take
Nah,
it.
dude.
Oh, maybe I don't think I would.
That wouldn't even cover the
Like,
medical bills if you fuck something up.
forget
Dude.
that. Nah, I'm
What
good.
happens if you miss and you hit something else, bro?
Well, that's fine. You only get one fucking shot, and if you don't get kicked in the balls, you get $1,000 anyway.
Yeah,
No.
but then I'm hurting though in the hospital.
Yeah, but
What the fuck,
but you
know?
get $1,000. Put some ice on it. Quit being a bitch. Seriously.
$1,000 not even worth it getting kicked in the balls anyway. Make that like 100 grand. 100 G's.
Let me go fucking freeze some sperm real quick.
Wait, you wanna go to Mexico? Cut your organs out. Let's go.
He's gonna sell his kidney for a new graphics card. Watch out.
Well, that's already happening. Mining farms are already happening with NVIDIA cards.
Also, what the fuck's our healers, anyways? But
Get myself
just
an AMD
died.
card. Fuck
the reason mining's having
You guys-
NVIDIA
what you guys
because
playing?
NVIDIA is just the superior card. I don't know what you mean.
Superior. I don't think so now, man.
I don't know about that, dude.
About that.
I definitely think so. Who joined?
Ready.
What the
He
hell?
disconnected.
Oh, okay.
No, I think my internet.
I would just say Nvidia was the king, and now their crown is getting stepped all over.
I'm sure their cards. I'm sure their card was wonderful.
I'll wait a whole nother year for their cards to come available to me. As you know.
Say the way for their
AMD will stockpile, and then Nvidia, all the miners will just grab them up, just like what happened with AMD. Kind of card.
So by that logic, when all the miners were stocking up on AMD cards, it was AMD's fault, right? Okay, just making sure we know this.
Yeah, it was totally.
Bro.
So y'all playing Overwatch?
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So how was everyone's New Year's?
I didn't do shit.
I didn't do shit except
Played a few
sleep.
games. Read a book. Heard the firework, dude. We had fireworks going from like 8 o'clock till
I
past
had
midnight.
gunshots, fireworks, M80s, you name it.
Welcome to California, babe.
No, I was everywhere. Like in Oregon, they were doing that. I was talking to people in Oregon, and right out their back door, you could hear big gunshots. It was so bad.
Welcome to Oregon, baby.
It was like,
Yeah, down
damn,
in Oregon.
everybody was like shooting in the air, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, guys, I'm all for celebrating, but God damn.
Everyone we have
Hey
to
man,
celebrate.
but the guy from Full House, man, he's like, yeah, man, no mask, no social distancing. Let's just have a party and sing Jesus songs. Let's go.
Fuck
Wait
it,
a
I'm
minute,
down.
what?
Let's
Wait a
go.
minute.
Yeah.
Who's this? Who's this?
The guy from Full House back in the day. I believe it's
Full
one of the.
House.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that super Christian dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no.
He was like at the
I'm
beach.
fine.
We're all gonna celebrate, and we're gonna not social distance, no wearing masks, no nothing. We're gonna hug on each other.
I'm fine with
like-
this. Give me some
I
hot
don't think you
milk.
need a social distance at the beach, but I don't know. I'll go to a beach party. Fuck it. Why not?
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the beach. Fucking winter too.
Neither am I.
I'm not a fan of the beach at all.
I go to the lake. Like I used to love going to the
Lakes
lake.
are awesome. Yeah, I was just gonna say I could do lakes all day.
Go to my dad's boat. Do some tubing.
I could do pools, lakes.
It depends. The lake water's fucking freezing.
Not in California, bruh.
No, last time I went to
It's like a tropical paradise.
Even in the
last time I
mountains,
went to
dude,
a-
in the summer,
last
it's
time
a
I went
nice
to a
warm.
lake cabin or whatever the fuck. Last time I went there, and dude, the fucking water. I jump in there and I just felt my body going numb for a second. I'm like, yeah, I'm out later.
You live in fucking Canada, dude.
Yeah, he probably jumps into that. It's fucking negative as fuck.
It's only
I mean,
negative.
it'll wake you
Come on
up
now.
because your body's like, get the fuck out, and it's like, oh, now I'm awake.
Of course
Perfect.
it is when you're getting hypothermia. Of course it will.
Here's the thing: I only got like 4 hours sleep, and then I jump in the water. It's freezing. I'm like,
Just
oh
make
wow, I'm
sure-
awake.
just make sure
Perfect.
to throw some maple syrup on it when you get out. And just make sure your wounds get healed by some maple syrup. You'll be all right.
It was great. No, I was awake, dude. I'm embracing the cold. My Canadian cold. I'm embracing. I'm even doing cold showers now.
Oh my
Jesus.
god, you're crazy, dude.
Right?
I like cold showers at times when it's really hot outside.
I like cold showers because they wake you up. Take a nice cold shower in the morning. It's like fourth gate of pain. Wake me up. There you go.
Dude, you're fucking insane. I fucking hate cold shower. I mean, man, like when I sit over there and I turn on the fucking like shower, I have to like hide in the corner until the water warms up. Son of a bitch. I'm playing this. I'm just like, nope, cold, fuck that.
He's like
Warm
a cat.
up,
He's just
cold
like,
up, turn
no,
up.
no, not going in. No, not happening.
Nope, don't touch me. Don't touch
Oh,
me.
dude, I've got an instant water heater, and my shower is literally like 2 feet away from it, so I get
Yep,
hot water
same.
instantly, and it's warm as fuck, and it lasts for forever. It's baller.
Yeah, but you feel so sleepy ever.
Nah, dude.
Real
Warm
quick,
shower wakes me up, man.
We lost somebody over the week. We lost that chick from Gilligan's Island. There you go.
Remember you lost MF Doom?
And we
I
also
have no
lost.
idea who
We also
people
lost.
are.
the
What?
wrestling industry.
MF Doom died?
Yep.
Yeah.
No way.
Yep.
God
And
damn it.
and we also lost Brody Lee this week too. On like 1, 2, 3, like it was crazy.
So wait a minute. So the hot chick from fucking Gilligan's Island dies.
Yep.
MF Doom dies. One of the great underground rap legends.
And the guy
And then-
from Lean
and then
on
we
Me
get-
dies. Mr. Clark.
Who
Yeah.
gives a fuck about him? I'm talking
Oh my
about.
God! This man.
I'm gonna fuck about goddamn fucking Brody Lee. I just want to say this real quick about Brody Lee, real quick. Brody Lee possibly seemed like one of the most genuine human beings
Yeah.
in wrestling. Like, if you go back and you watch the up, down, down shit when he did with his kid, with Kofi Kingston and all them, he seemed like one of the most genuine,
I think
family-oriented
he died
men.
of COVID. They're not saying it was non-COVID related, but I think it was.
You know, he seems like one of the most genuine, family-oriented guys in the wrestling business, and you can respect that. He seemed
Yeah,
like a
he was
great
really.
dude.
It was one of a kind though. Really
I mean,
nice
he was a
dude.
great guy. I mean, he was a great guy, man. And when I watched the AEW,
Yeah, they did it.
for Life,
They did it right though. That's the thing where WWE didn't.
Like, you have fucking Eric Rowan coming out there, dude. I was shocked. I was like,
Being
holy
part
shit.
of the AEW roster. Hell yeah.
Oh,
I'm good
hell
with
yeah,
that.
dude, I'm down with that. And he was over there crying. You know, and you can tell, man, people, you know, all over the wrestling world. I was even watching Jim Cornette's video, and I hate Jim Cornette. And Jim Cornette seemed like he was sad. And that guy's an asshole.
Yeah, he is. But yeah, people from the UFC that are broken up about it too. So it's you know, like we lost Kobe Bryant at the beginning of last year because we're celebrating his 1-year anniversary, and then you lose a really good guy that was pretty much the Kobe Bryant of the wrestling industry. It was kind of shocking. And the Gilligan's Island chick was kind of like took me back. I was like, wow.
So,
like-
no, wait a minute. Was she the hot redhead?
Yes,
Oh, God. Oh, my Lord. I'm so sad now.
COVID-19
So
took her. Yep.
I'd fuck the shit out of her even now.
Even now that
Jesus
she's
Christ.
dead,
Dad?
you break into her
I'll do it.
coffin.
I'll do it.
Let me get to your coffin. You have COVID all over you? Let me go. to
Let me go.
town.
Let me go. Just to say I did it.
This motherfucker.
This motherfucker. And a lot of people have been dropping from it, man. A lot of famous people, man. It's crazy.
We got a fellow streamer that just recently caught it. I'm a little worried about him actually.
Oh,
Who would that be?
Panda.
Thank you, Blue.
Pandas, yep. I was talking.
Panda just got it, dude. I was like, oh my god, bro.
Dirty's going through, our boy Dirty's going through a test now, seeing if he has it or he doesn't. I'm telling everybody, bro, I had it. I almost died from it. You do not want this. I tell you, Brady had it. I've had it. You do not want this shit. It is the worst thing. I don't wish it on my worst enemies. That's how much
It's not fun, man. It's just not fun, right?
Absolutely not.
Look, I had the mild case of it, and I was okay with it about a week after, but I was still sick as fuck. Like, I just got the ability to smell back.
So
Like, seriously.
when I had it, right? So when I had it, they sent me home packing with hair flu, and they told me it was bronchitis. And 2 negative tests after that, you know what I mean? Not positive, negatives. And I said, this doesn't feel right. Like, you know, I'm sitting here like at a in my house like a fish going. And finally they told me, oh yeah, you do have the high-end case of COVID. If it gets any worse, we're gonna put you on a ventilator. And I'm like, you fucking kidding? Like,
Yeah,
Ray,
thanks for telling me now, asshole.
Ray, let me go get all my shit in place just in case I, croak. But thank God they sent me home with 2 Z-packs and a fucking steroids and more antibiotics. So I was really happy about that. Then I got over it in a week or 2, I think it was. And I was kind of happy about that. But I told Panda, like, and I've been telling everybody that's, this shit's nothing to fuck with. Like, you don't want to fuck with this. You want to get it as fast as you can. Get on top of it before it becomes worse. Because my uncle's friend that's elderly's got it. The same shit I had. And I'm jumping on top of that. I'm like, you need to go to your doctor. It's not bronchitis. It is not bronchitis. Bronchitis is one thing. This just shuts you down. Like, it crippled me real quick. Like, it hits you hard like a freight train. And you sleep all the time, and then you feel like when you're in your bed, you're deaf. You feel like you're dead. Like the Grim Reaper's coming. So I hope Panda gets the right treatments and stuff and gets.
So do I.
Right path.
He's a good dude.
Like, this shit's not.
Yep.
And yes, Stream, I do. Yes. Podcast, yeah, I'm talking about my experience, and my experience wasn't. I had a lot of people worried about me. In fact, I was very concerned. And these tests are not proven to be right either. That's one thing I learned out of all this test. Even if you get negative, doesn't mean you don't have you're positive. Always go with your gut, go with your instincts. Because it could be negative, and then you may have it anyway, and these tests are not proven to be official. And I can go into the other stuff, like I know there's vaccines and shit. I could talk about them all day, but everybody can agree to disagree when it comes to that shit.
I don't know. Vaccines are awesome. Anyways,
Fuck out of here.
But on a positive note, how did everybody enjoy their New Year's? Everybody here.
dude, I fucking loved it, dude. I was partying it up, eating pizza, fucking drinking like a motherfucker. Had like family.
Right? All at home.
All at home.
Hell yeah. There you go.
I didn't leave. First of all, I don't leave my house anyways. Never mind leaving my house.
Everybody here, it was a ghost town.
Oh.
Like, you went outside, there was nobody on the streets, bro. Until 12 midnight when everybody decided, yeah, at the park, we're going to shoot guns off in the air and M80s and fucking firecrackers.
Sounds like a party. They should have invited me. What the hell?
Right?
No, I want
been
that.
down.
My dogs were jumping up and down like scared.
I mean, this is probably the most deadest New Year's I've seen in like a while.
Oh, and the New Year's bowl games, guys, they weren't even worth a watch because they were all blowouts.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, I totally forgot about all that shit. I totally forgot all about the bowl games. I didn't even watch them.
They were all blowouts anyway. You're not missing anything.
Like, fucking, I've been watching a lot of NBA and fucking watching a lot of basketball and
I've been watching
pretty
basketball.
much just like playing like fucking retro RPGs and shit, dude.
Oh yeah. Digital yourself?
About what?
New Year's? How was your
Oh,
New
you
Year's?
fucker.
Do what?
New Year's. How was your New Year's? Did you do anything fun?
I worked it. So, I mean, it was good when I got home, though. I was able to get on, and you saw me streaming Rainbow. I've been playing a lot of Rainbow with GoGet. Me and him are putting together a team, and we're gonna try to go competitive with it.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
you're gonna evolve the community, my man.
Yeah,
That's-
people that are willing to play the game competitively and learn it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's
Too
the
bad
thing.
I'm
I
not
don't want to
social.
spend the time.
Well, if you make a logo, let me know. I'll rock the logo to support it.
All right. That'd be great, dude. Yeah, anybody's welcome to join as long as they're willing to learn the game, take the time in to do team practices with us and stuff. More than happy to join up with us. Like, it's not like we're gonna be one of those like prestigious bitches and be like, oh, sorry, we only accept KDRs above 5.
I mean, I suck. Also, I'm not social, so it's definitely not my thing.
And ES community, guys, if you guys haven't checked it out, you guys should check us all out. We're all part of it. We're all one big family.
Essential-roonies.
We also just we just got an alliance with the Pawn Scum community. You guys don't know what that is? That's Dirty's community. Cool dude, chill dude. And Metro's making him the logo for their team, for their thing. So.
The Metro needs to hit it with my goddamn logo. Shit.
Well, I told him if he says, you know, the Field of Dreams thing, build it, they will come.
Well, but I messaged him 2 weeks ago. You know what? Never mind. I'm not going to say this on screen. Never mind.
No, no. He's been busy, brother. Like
I know.
Busy,
it's fine. It's fine. It's not a
and
big
he's
deal.
getting paid a lot for Dirty's community. They're really putting out some money for their logos and whatnot because they wanted a whole big package, kind of like what happened with Coco Sports. So he's been giving them the priority for now.
Fine. I mean, don't
take it personal.
Oh no, of course. I mean, he got back to me. I can wait. It's not a big deal.
There's a fair, by the way, but yeah, I mean, honestly, this year so far, just day one this year has had probably been better for me. Except my monitor didn't show up. Other than that, this year's great so far.
Pretty
It's
excited
only been a day.
I'm excited for the. I'm
Dude,
excited.
What are you talking about? Yo, Carnal Phantasm and Tsukihime get a fucking announcement. Dude, this year's already improved. I give this year 5 stars so far.
I'm excited about this year so far. I mean, one day into it, I'm pretty excited because we have new communities that we partnered up with, and you know, Digital's doing his stream team. I'm now competitive team. I'm part of a stream team.
Oh, god damn it!
Part of Punk Rock stream team, so I'm pretty excited.
What's that Reaper roll?
If anybody wants into it, just go to her Gilded. She'll if you want to support it.
Sounds like a party.
I don't know if Digital wanted to be part of it.
Wait, part of whose stream team?
Punk Rock.
Oh, she's got a team going? I didn't
Yeah.
know she had a team going.
She's kind of well, it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. So she's bringing it back, and I said, yeah, I think some of our community members can join it and help out as a community thing. Thought you would be interested because you're all about that kind of stuff. Stream team stuff and supporting communities.
Yeah, like with my so now that I'm back full time at work again, like I haven't been really able to keep up with a lot of people. Like I'm not watching as many streamers as I used to. I'm not keeping up with a lot of people as I used to. I'm really just trying to focus on our guys and stuff because like
That's fair.
Yeah.
I've been all over the place because, you know, these watch hours. Speaking of watch hours, if anybody is part of Trovo,
that seems almost impossible.
They are listening, so so a little fun informational fact on the show. They are listening. A bunch of partners were gonna walk off Trovo, period. I don't know all the names. I just know there was a few big ones that are huge that were talking about walking off the platform, and that's when Trovo panicked. And now they're talking about working on it. And yeah, and all week, last week and this week, it's been talking about what they should do and what they shouldn't in my streams. So I think the Trovo 500 should be a bonus program and they should have requirements, but that's just me. But I'm glad the admins are finally listening, and they're listening finally. So hopefully they don't, you know, say what they're gonna do and then not do the opposite, because, you know, me and Digital have been talking about that for, I don't know, ever since we've been on the platform. But that's in streaming news. And then Twitch decided to change their TOS this week too.
Again?
To make it even worse. Yeah, Pete, we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah. So.
I thought it was already baked into the package.
How you doing, Isabel? If you insinuate that any Twitch streamer is either popular or hasn't gotten banned yet because they're giving sexual favors to Twitch staff, you will get banned.
No. You know what?
Even if you have proof?
You know what? No.
Doesn't matter. We're good Christians at Twitch. We don't do stuff like that.
First of all, I think every hot chick on Twitch is giving a blowy to at least 4 mods on Twitch.
Right?
All right. So that's what's happening here.
Methinks the lady doth protest too much, dude. That is an awfully specific rule. I'm sorry, dude. There
You
are a
have to
whole
be
bunch
mad.
of Twitch people getting blowed by Alinity and Pokimane
like-
and whoever the fuck else.
Bro, like, think about it this way though. Like, can you imagine if they made a rule? If anybody talks about butt sex with Twitch staff, you're gonna get banned. Like, I mean, you're like, okay, who's the one that broke this rule? I want to know.
Where is this? Where is this happening?
Oh my god. Like, yeah, dude, you couldn't be any more obvious. Like, this will be Gamergate 2.0, bro. It's Five Guys all over again.
Oh,
How many do you think Pokemon's blowing?
Pokemon.
Or Pokimane?
I don't care. You said
Fuck it,
Pokemon.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
this.
She has that beautiful smile at times, bro. Where
She's
she's
small
like,
enough to be a
beautiful
Pokemon.
Smile, and that beautiful smile has been caked in some white icing. Y'all know that.
why I seen this guy?
A reverse rainbow party? What would that be called?
Hey man,
Oh, no.
I gotta give Belle Delphine credit though. She's an entrepreneur, man, making that raking in the cash.
First of
on
all,
the,
first
New
of
Year's.
all,
With
thank you,
Pokemon,
Belle
just-
Delphine.
Did she drop
No,
her
I-
sex tape yet?
She did. And it
Did
was
she?
amazing.
Has anybody watched it? Is it any good? 'Cause all
I
I
watched it several
Yeah, he
times.
could.
No.
I've watched it a couple
Hey,
times.
just don't go to.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, just don't go to Pornhub to watch that because they are probably already got a flag for original content.
Because what was the blonde bitch? The one who's famous for not doing nothing. Paris Hilton. Her sex tape was garbage, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like,
Kim Kardashian
this
was
is what I
garbage,
mean. Like,
you know.
You know what? I don't give a fuck. I still fuck Paris Hilton. I don't give a fuck. I still do it, even to this day.
Jesus Christ! This
You
man.
like,
know
is
who
it
has
even
a
worth
sex tape?
watching?
You know who has a sex tape that's actually not bad, but it was filmed in like the early '90s, late '90s, because back then we had VHSs.
Oh
Get
no.
better quality.
Fucking check it out, dude. No, seriously, I think it was like her college years, or she was just coming into the movie scene. It's fucking Selma Hayek, dude, and it's
Oh,
pretty
no
There
shit.
you
good.
go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hold
Yep.
on real fast. Hold on real fast. Hold on. Stop.
What?
I'd watch her
Google
get spit
that
roasted.
Not enough time.
Huh?
Dude, I was gonna make the joke.
Selma.
Pokemon.
I
So, you had
just-
someone do Volt Tackle right
I
in their
just watched it
face.
like
Yeah,
shortly
it's
before all that
like-
stuff happened.
Hey, I gotta give Belle Delphine credit. At least she's an
Huh?
entrepreneur. She's making tons of cash
Dude,
off
she's
of
doing collabs with fucking Critical on sex
This past
toys,
month?
dude. This is best timeline ever, right?
Hey man, all
You
she's
had-
gotta do, you know what? I gotta give Belle Delphine credit. She just probably goes get the mountain spring water, bro, fills it up and calls it bath water. You know, it makes sense. It's
That's
just,
fine.
Bro,
I'll
remember
drink
all
it.
the sites that were trying to ruin her by saying that like they were catching STDs from her.
yep.
That was fun.
Here's the thing, Belle Delphine's like she's what we call a true creator in the world, and we have to do whatever it takes to keep her safe.
Hey, a lot of women want to, hey man, a lot of women want to get to that statue though. Like, can't blame them.
How many Twitch hoes are up at night wishing they were Belle Delphine, dude?
A lot of them.
Belle Delphine
How many
embraced
Instagram thoughts?
She's an ethos. No, she's an ethos that embraced the meme. That's why I have so much respect for Belle Delphine. She embraced the
She
meme.
got smart. She just adapted and changed her ways. And she
Dude,
just
she's marketed herself in a perfect position to know that
Yeah,
she's
she's in the perfect
raunchy,
position,
she's
right,
got a
Digital?
raunchy sense of humor, but she's not gonna really do anything.
yeah, she plays with people. She
I mean,
knows how to do it.
She
20
tweeted
bucks.
her
20
even-
bucks, she fucks like a dead fish.
Hey man. You know that one song that Pharrell Williams says, "I'm a hustler, baby. You want to know?" There you go.
Dude, here's the
She's
thing.
a hustler. I gotta give it to her.
On her Twitter, she posted, I think, a Twitter clip of her giving a blowjob, and it was disappointing. So who knows? Like, actually, the dead fish thing's probably true.
Bro, what was
But,
that one where she was talking about fingering meat or whatever, and it was like a chicken breast, and now it's like one of the most used gifts ever?
Yeah.
Like, come on, like she knows what's up,
She's a true creator. We
Well,
all
just to
strive to be like
say-
her.
Just to say,
bro. She's a
2020
fucking pioneer of trolling, dude. I'll just say that.
So I will say this: out of 2020, now we're in 2021. The things in 2020 I got to appreciate was a lot of the fast foods and a lot of the streaming services. I gotta give it to some of these streaming services. They got me hook, line, and sinker. Some of those Netflix movies, bro. Like, I gotta say, Netflix earned my money. They earned my money. They got like tons of good movies, tons of good shows. I've been like in 2020, the streaming services really holding me over pretty well. In 2020.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh,
Did you see
fuck
Wonder Woman,
off,
right? You saw
Diva.
Wonder Woman, right? The new
Yeah,
one.
but I gotta be real with that. I mean, with Wonder Woman, that movie, it was not gonna be as great as the first one, and it was lackluster. But if you like Wonder Woman, I understand why you like it. But to me, it was kind of like Mulan in a lot of ways, where it was too CGI for me.
No, if it's like Mulan, then it's terrible. Fuck
Well,
that
no,
Mulan remake.
I'm
That's
saying,
a war crime.
I'm saying in the aspect of CGI. Way
Okay.
too much CGI in a movie is just too much for me.
No, but say Mulan as a movie was terrible because they fucking
Well, in
butchered the original.
2020,
characters.
Mulan should have just been renamed something else and called something else. And
No,
I
they
would-
changed the plot and deleted
Ooh, come here,
like
Diva.
all the cool characters.
Well, no, I'm saying if they would have just changed that movie's name and never called it Mulan, I would have been okay with it. But they called it Mulan, and then I started picking it apart.
No, it would just be
Mulan,
it would be a
yeah,
shit
I heard that
writing.
was a shit-tastic film.
It was.
It was so CGI, like she jumps up in the air as a kid.
Dude, it was
In
Mulan,
slow
Crouching Tiger,
motion.
Hidden Dragon.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like,
And they
am I
changed
watching-
everything about the story. Like, yeah.
Am I
They
watching?
got
a
rid of the
Stephen
cool
Cow-
dragon too. What the fuck?
Yeah,
am I
they got rid of
watching a
Mushu.
Stephen
The
Cow movie?
Mushu was the best character in that. Mushu and fucking whatever Cricky or whatever the fuck the cricket's name was. Lucky.
Dude, they
I
had
don't
the
even
best
fucking
character
know.
development in the original movie.
I'll take that bet.
No, Disney was watching the original movie, and you're like, oh,
I guess
character development, get rid of that now.
Goget said he'll take your bet.
All right, well, I guess I'm gonna have to watch the video for research purposes then.
It's okay. I'll watch it.
Can I
We
say
are men of science. I'd just like to point
Hey,
that out.
man, if I take a bet, I'd be serious about it. We gotta know for sure.
Can I say this? I felt like I was watching one of those cheesy Chinese movies, the kung fu movies from back in the day. Like I felt like I was watching Shaolin Soccer when I was watching fucking that Mulan movie. It's like if you see some of the action sequences, I'm like, Mom, is this a fucking cheesy fucking Chinese knockoff of a karate movie? Like they don't even make it funny. I'm like, wait, I'm waiting.
But
for
I like cheesy martial arts films,
So
though.
why? But I'm like,
Yeah, but it
not
can't be
for Disney.
Mulan then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Disney, they
Mulan
can't
was
do it.
not
Yeah.
a cheesy, kung fu movie. Like, if you're doing Kung Fu Hustle, then do Kung Fu Hustle, but don't paint it as Mulan.
I was thinking of that one movie with the what was that one movie with the tongue and whatnot from back in the day? That karate
Tongue?
white guy. Yeah, the cheesy with the space aliens at the end of the movie.
Fuck. I don't
They
even
were
know.
gonna have a sequel. Oh, Digital knows about this movie. And it
What
has
movie?
The chick with the big titties. And the white
Appleseed?
guy. The guy stares at her, calls her mom.
I'm trying to think. Big titties calls her mom.
Enough hentai to know where that's going.
This sounds like a great fucking time.
Sounds like a party. Where am I invited? What the fuck?
I'll look it up.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. I've probably seen it too, because you love cheesy.
I mean, you guys have anything that you
Kung,
watched?
Kung Pao.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
Kung Pao Enter the
yeah.
Yeah,
Fist.
when I was watching a little bit of that Milan, I'm like, is this Kung Pao? What's going on here?
Never seen it, so I can't remember.
It's
oh,
funny.
dude.
Ah, God damn it,
Is
Blue.
this even a shock anymore? Like everyone's all
No,
shocked.
but
Like,
it's still a pain in the ass.
No, you need to see it. It's pretty funny. It would be right up your alley, bro. You would enjoy it.
I'll
Oh,
watch it one day. Put it on the one
yeah,
day list.
one day. That's a lovely time of year.
What was the other royally disappointed? There was another one that was really disappointing this year, movie wise. Oh yeah, last year, Terminator. That was just disappointing.
Luckily, I
Oh, the
didn't
new one?
see the old.
Dude, why does
Terminator,
Bob take
but-
so long to kill?
I mean, the
Did
thing
they
about
buff
the Terminator.
Bob?
The thing
Yeah,
about last year.
they buffed Bob, by the way. Yeah,
Jesus.
The thing about last year's Terminator movie is like I've heard it sucked, but the thing is I never seen the originals to really like care about.
Original
Terminator.
Terminators were always the best.
You haven't seen? Have you at least seen Terminator 2?
I don't think so.
Oh my God, Blue.
I've only seen like Arnold doing like his thing, and that's about it as clips on memes or just Reddit clips. I don't know. Why is this particularly shocking?
Well, this
Sometimes,
year,
yeah.
This year we're getting Coming to America too. I'm kind of excited for that, and hopefully it's not a butcher show.
Coming to America too?
Yes.
Yep.
With Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. Yep.
And City Hall. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
March 23rd this year on Amazon Prime.
I know what I'm watching on March 23rd.
Do you have Amazon Prime?
I can't believe Amazon went out and grabbed that when it was they outbid Netflix for it. Hardcore. I'm like, damn. Viacom's usually a Netflix thing.
Hey man, freaking Amazon's throwing some cash down, baby. They want some.
Well, AT&T's throwing cash down. Just recently, they said about their video games thing they weren't going to sell to Microsoft. They recanted all that. They were like, yeah, we can make money just putting it all on the consoles. The next Batman game. I'm like, yeah, good for you guys. Don't sell out like that. I don't want to see companies buying out other companies and becoming a monopoly. Oh wait, Tencent. Yep.
Right.
Oh yeah, they ruined Warframe now. They bought it. What was the excuse gangster? What would you read as an excuse gangster? Like on they posted. You said they posted
no, they said they're gonna retain creative control.
Yeah, they're gonna leave them as their own company.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
How often does that? How often does that happen?
Here's another thing. EA is releasing another old Star Wars Fallen Order game. They're letting Respawn be their own group, and they said the next games they're going to be working on is Medal of Honor, and they have full control. So
give me hope.
I'm like sitting here going, if EA's giving Respawn all this like creatability, I'm all for it.
Well,
so what? Are we getting a new Medal of Honor game? Like not the VR one?
Yeah, you're getting another one, and you're getting another Battlefield game that's going to be in conjunction with Respawn Entertainment. Respawn Entertainment is their go-to now. Like literally, like what's his face? Sam Pella is already talking about doing a Battlefield game of his own with a story and doing kind of like the Fallen Order thing.
Well, dude, I fucking hope so. Battlefield
about time, right?
Like seriously,
can they just
like,
make another KOTOR? Like that's all I ever wanted. Just
no,
KOTOR game.
No, you cannot have one.
Why? What the fuck?
Oh god.
You know what? Here's why.
And by the way, Titanfall 3 is in the works. By the way, I did read.
That'd be nice.
On that.
It better be good, just as good, if not better than the second one.
And they're gonna have their own BR in it, but it's not gonna be a.
You heard BR. My brain already left.
Well, BR with mechs, and I'm cool with that because I
don't want BR. I'm sick of this shit.
I want a mech BR, dude. Mech BR would be dope.
I'm sick of BR. Anytime I hear BR,
I thought Hawken was gonna be the BRs of mech games, but that became a failure or shit show. But Hawken's pretty good, but nobody really plays it.
No, yeah.
That's a shame too, because that was a good.
It was a pretty good game, yeah. I think it was a little arcadey. Like man, there's such a market for something in between like Mech Warrior and Hawken, but like nobody makes it, and it's.
I'm just grateful EA is taking a step back and they're just like, yeah, we're not going to control these guys. Sam Pella said that he's got full reins on whatever he wants to do because Fallen Order was pretty much a major success for EA. And EA says they don't need to come out with loot boxes anymore for story games or anything like that.
About fucking
I guess they learned, I guess.
Just killed Reinhardt with my summon my mech. That's funny.
I think it's kind of sweet if they do a Battlefield game and they do it right this time.
I would love 2143.
At least 50% good as Battlefield 4. I'll take at least 50%.
I would like to see them redo Battlefield 3.
Oh, remaster Battlefield 3.
Hell yeah, dude.
I thought about playing that game again.
Or Bad Company, just remaster that game. I'd be alright with this. Bad Company was a really good game.
Dude, I heard hackers took over the fuck out of 5.
Yeah, they did.
What?
Yeah, on PC side, it's all for hacker fest, dude. It's pretty fucking.
Yeah, because no one cares anymore. The game's shit.
They gave away that game for free, and it's part of the vault now.
Yeah, because I've been told
an
like
actual game that's that people underlooked from EA was Planets vs Zombies, their version of Overwatch. Like I played that recently, and it's really fun.
I'm coming, Pete.
I'm just really shocked that.
Oh my god! Oh!
Nobody picked up on it. As far as Tencent buying out companies left and right, that doesn't seem that ain't it, Chief. I don't like when companies do that. Go out and buy everything. Then you have a 3-team race. to see who's got the better company. That's why I was happy AT&T pulled out of the deal at the end with Warner Brothers with Microsoft. I just didn't want to see Microsoft any more exclusives to their name. Well, Microsoft does need exclusives, but they should come up with their own. Did I lag out?
No, you hear just everyone zone out for a second. I mean, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see like what they're gonna do now, and also fuck Tencent.
Oh no, don't try it.
In 2021, we're getting a Mass Effect game. We're getting Halo. Hopefully, they're not shit.
I mean,
Hopefully,
I wouldn't keep my hopes up.
Hopefully, a Persona 3 remake coming out this year.
Well, that's coming sometime. It's just my should be this year.
Cross my fingers.
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck me.
Because here's the thing, dude, we got a Tsukihime after 20 years. So you know what? There's hope. There's hope in the world again.
I'm hoping to see more fighters come out this year. Oh, King of Fighters is coming out. I can't wait for that.
Woohoo!
I'm excited for that.
You know what I want to see come out? Fucking Street Fighter 6.
Oh, that's good. They gotta keep milking 5, bro. What are you on about?
You know what? 5 sucked. We all need to move on.
They gotta bring out the arcade dub, Apple Plus edition, fucking TV version of the game, and milk it some more.
Fucking, I'm gonna die.
Also, a quick thing. I have officially beat Cyberpunk.
I want them to, like, as far as fighters go, what they did with Dragon Ball Fighters, dude. I want them to do that with Naruto. I want them to see them do that with Bleach.
Hold up, I disagree with you. Storm 4, don't ever change Storm 4. That game's great.
That was
I'm
supposed
saying
to be
as a
what
2D
Jump Force
fighter
was about, right?
No,
Oh, wait, Jump Force
was
was 3D, right?
Yeah,
Jump Force was 3D,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know you
Storm
mean
4
yeah,
is 3D.
dude,
but
an anime Marvel vs. Capcom would be fucking baller, and I'd buy the
Hell
shit
yeah,
out of it.
dude.
Naruto, Bleach. I mean, you might not
That
be able
would
to
be
do
sick.
DBZ,
That
but
would be sick.
like, you know, yeah, all of them do. Just
All they
grab
gotta
them
do
all.
with Dragon Ball Z Fighters is just fix how you connect with your friend playing online. That's all they gotta do.
I mean,
that game's
Street
great.
Fighter is fine, but like I actually think I think Storm 4, if you ever played that game, is far superior.
Oh, and
than Z
Mortal
Fighter.
Kombat's going the way of Street Fighter because they just released like a Ultimate Collector fucking TV
Oh, man.
I forgot people still play Mortal Kombat. I think that game's good.
Mortal Kombat, the new one is amazing. I've beaten it. 3
Oh, there's a
times.
new movie coming out for Mortal Kombat too.
I'm excited for
Oh,
that,
no.
for that this year.
Well, is it going to be Mortal Kombat 1 or is it going to be Mortal Kombat 2? Because
This one's supposed to have actual rated R. They were gonna make it the
shit.
one above rated R.
All right.
But Netflix turned around and said, yeah, guys, rated R, please. Like, just leave it to rated R.
Here, wait, hold up. What's that one chick from Mortal Kombat? The one that has like the fangs and like, she's
Melina?
the daughter of Shao Kahn or whatever.
Oh my god, it's not
Forgot her
Melina?
name.
Yeah,
She's the one who,
Yes.
is it Melina?
That's her name.
I can't remember.
it's the
The
one,
one
that
with the fucked up
basically-
face, right?
Yeah. but
Yeah,
like a
that's
rock
Melina.
that's
body.
Melina.
Oh shit!
I still smash.
Right?
Here's the thing, all they need to do is here's the thing: if they do a Mortal Kombat movie that's rated R and they have like a sexy and her for the purposes of the plot, then I'm for it. Then that's all I'm gonna say. That.
Bro, I got a picture of somebody who drew a fan pic of wholesome Melina, bro, and I'd hit the shit out of it. Just
Dude,
saying.
Wholesome Melina?
Dude,
Wholesome Melina.
in a fucking sweater, drinking a cup of tea, like, dude, it's great.
I'd
No,
fuck the shit out of that.
No, you're saying we need a sexy in there for the purposes
And
of
the
the
other
plot.
one you
Never
mean
mind.
is Katana Nan or whatever. her
I'm
name
not
is.
just horny. It's for
Bro,
the plot.
I mean, that's how
promise.
she was made. Her father was a fucking whatever species Baraka is.
Hey guys.
Like, why the fuck not?
Hey guys, I'll be right back. I have an emergency. I need to go tend to. Be right back.
Yeah, no worries, man.
He has to go do some plot developing content real quick.
Come on, developing content.
No, I heard that, Blue. Go fuck yourself.
You
That's
guys
not what I'm
are
doing.
treating me like it owes you money. All right.
No, but on a bit of a down note, can I give spoilers for Cyberpunk or no? Just quickly.
I don't care.
I don't care. Yeah, spoiler alert.
s-
Cyberpunk.
Spoilers,
Shit.
big spoilers for the ending of the game and just the game in general.
Your dick gets smashed into the dirt. I'm just kidding.
No, okay. 3, 2, 1. The endings suck. All the endings are kind of trash and really dumb. Also, the plot is insanely short, and this game relies on side missions way too fucking much to carry it. Like, it's absurd. Also, the side missions, you'll find a cool one. Like, I'll give an example. You know the Jefferson guy, the one who's running for mayor, digital or no?
No.
He's a guy who's running for mayor, and then you do a story for him where you have to find out how the original mayor was assassinated, do some detective shit. That was cool. But then he calls you again because you have to find out people are watching him in his house. You have all this cool shot, but then like you chase these guys down. You find his van, and his van, you find out this dude's getting mind controlled. Like, his brain is getting altered and mind fucked with. And before you try to tell him that these guys contact you and fuck with your brain, and basically that entire plotline gets dropped. It's not even involved in the main story, and it doesn't matter. You can completely skip it. And the endings are bad.
So what you're basically saying is this game is a solid.
No, it relies on
out of 10.
It relies on side missions way too much, and the worst part is the side missions that have a really cool plot get fucking dropped and don't even matter to the main story. Like, it's really dumb.
Wait, on fucking
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk, really?
Yeah, the only side missions that matter for the main stories are the one of Panham. That's the only one that actually matters. Panham and Rogue. All the other ones might as well not exist in the plot.
That fucking sucks.
I mean, Panham story is all right. I don't really care for that one because you go for that one, it's just a happy ending where you leave Night City and go to Arizona because you go for a better ending. Because even if you do get your body saved, by the end you only have 6 months left to live.
Fuck.
So they're just sequel baiting with that one, or or DLC baiting. So to explain the endings, you have to raid like Ayasaka Tower. Like, you know how John Wick raided the first tower and nuked it? I said John Wick, whatever his name is in the game. Who cares?
Johnny.
Something
or other.
When John Wick raided the first tower to basically nuke it, you have to do that again, but instead of nuking, you have to go to the basement of the tower to get into the soul area where they have everyone's soul stored in data. You have to raid that area, but you have 4 options. You basically have one option where you get Johnny. You have to do the side mission in Rogue first, but then like once you have that unlocked, Johnny takes control of your body, and you go to Rogue as Johnny, and you convince her to help you raid Ayasaka Tower, and you bust in and then basically kill Smasher, and there you go, you get the ending. Adam Smasher, the guy who you see once in the beginning, and you're supposed to care about fighting him at the end. And that plotline is basically at the end. You have 2 options. Johnny takes over your body, and you become the king of like Night City, but he basically leaves to go play music. Or you have the other plot line where you take your body back and you become the king of Night City forever, but you only have 6 months left to live. But you like become a legend.
So basically the ending of Wonder Woman. All right, noted.
No, and then like the other ending of Panham, basically you leave Night City to go to Arizona, and that one is too happy ending garbage for me.
Again, the ending of basically Wonder Woman the movie. All right.
No, but then like the third one is basically. No, not basically. The third one is. I forgot what the third one is. It's the one with Takamura, because there's a thing where you know in the game that puts you on a straightforward path, and like the game tells you never always follow the objective and all that stuff. Just to get a quick reminder, how does that? In one of the missions where Takamura dies, you can save him, but the game doesn't tell you about it. The game doesn't say anything about saving Takamura's life. So at the end of the mission, you basically fail to save Takamura. You get to miss out on one of the endings where you go and basically kill the original guy who killed the Emperor's son, or whatever the fuck. And that's one of the endings. And then the final ending is the only one I actually liked, where you have to basically get like 70% silver, like Johnny Silverhand power points. And then you basically go full John Wick and you raid Ayasaka Tower solo to take everyone out and do basically the rogue ending, but no one dies except that ending sounds cooler, but the only problem is I'm not gonna play the game for that ending. So I mean, the moral of the story is this game sucks. Like the writing of this game is the equivalent of Fallout 4. If you didn't like Fallout 4 story, you're not gonna like Cyberpunk.
No, dude, do not insult Fallout 4 like that, bro.
I will.
No, Fallout 4 had way better story. Maybe not the main plot, but it had fucking side plots, dude. It had actual fucking side plots.
I mean, Cyberpunk does have side plots, but they don't actually matter to them more than the main fucking story. Because fuck you from ZG Project Red.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This man just assaulted Fallout 4, man. I
No,
think
here's the thing. I'll say this
you
unironically.
stepped
I
on my
enjoyed.
heart and it all.
No, here's the thing. Fallout 4. I need to put 170 hours into it. I enjoyed my time at Fallout 4 more than Cyberpunk. I'll say it flat out right now. Enjoyed it. Cyberpunk, I put 60 hours and I deleted the game after I was finished. There's no way in hell I'm gonna get this game or the DLC. Like, this game is shit, and everything I said last week still applies because the gameplay sucks. Just everything about this game is shit. Don't buy it. My final review of Cyberpunk is 5 out of 10. Cyberpunk's a 5 out of 10 game. Come at
like I said.
I think I'd give it a 6.
No, it's 5 out of 10. Once you beat the game, it's shit.
Anything that Blue says to me, like endings and shit, I'll go play it anyway and have a good time playing it.
I hate the endings, dude. I fucking hated them. I wish there was more to the endings. And when the endings, the only ending I like, the one where you go full John Wick, and basically you do what John Wick does in the average John Wick movie. But the only problem with that is you have to do like some super specific stuff, and even after that, you get the ending, but like it's still kind of shit. Like the game is just not fun to play.
You lucky cunt.
Because it's not a good game. And yeah, sorry, I just had to let that out now because I beat the game.
Now when the game gets fixed and all the extra content comes out, I'll probably play it and a different experience probably.
There's no way I'm going back to this game.
Even with mods?
No, even with mods, because I don't know. I just don't care about this game. The open world in Cyberpunk is complete shit. Paper mache. I think with the paper mache example you told me was like the best example of the open world in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I mean, but it means there's lots of room to put shit in it.
I'm still not gonna fucking play it. I don't know. I'm so done with the game.
Hey, Digital, have you noticed something about Trovo and D Live? Do you notice they look the same?
A little bit.
The layouts? You ever notice that? I was like looking at it and I was like, this looks like D Live to me.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, what was everybody's favorite game of the year?
I played mostly multiplayer games, so I don't really have a dog in the race on that one.
You can still say like what was like the game you enjoyed most that year, even if it is a multiplayer game only. I don't think multiplayer games are.
Well, I think he means like it released before this year.
Yeah, like it's been out for
Overwatch.
like a while.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough. That still counts. Like,
I mean, what, Crash Bandicoot 4 maybe, Ori and the Blind Wisp.
I'm stuck between Ori and Hades.
My favorite game this year, if we're gonna count stuff that came out not this year, but like actually I'm just gonna say Persona is like my favorite game of last year. But like second being like Doom, just Doom Eternal. That's because
I was gonna say that's the only somewhat modern game that I've played besides Cyberpunk, and I like Doom Eternal.
Yeah, so. Doom Eternal is way better.
Doom, and then what was the Metro Exodus? Even though that game came out last year, it came out
that was last year. Yeah. Oh, Metro that's right. Exodus, that's right.
In terms of story games, that's like the second best story game that I played this year.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. Not quite as good as the first two, but
I love Exodus.
It was good. No, it was good. And story was great. I liked how the first two were linear though.
I mean, fair enough.
I think it fit the story they were trying to tell a little bit better than the open world. But the open world worked. Like they did it pretty well.
I enjoyed my time.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
I think Exodus had my favorite story. And Metro.
I would not have been disappointed if they had just done a third, linear-ish Metro story to finish out the trilogy. I would have been okay with that.
I mean, fair enough. And also, those are my favorite, were my favorite games of last year. I can say were my favorites. Because last year was kind of in terms of games. Because I really did think Cyberpunk was going to be on that list, but no, Cyberpunk was just shit.
Yeah, but you haven't played Ori, you haven't played Hades.
I mean, I have Hades. I just haven't played it yet.
You should play it. It's fun. Yeah, I mean, it's a good little roguelike. Roguelite, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
I'll play Hades at some point, and then if it does, and if I do play and I end up liking it a lot, I'll just add it to the list of 2020 games.
There was a couple others too. There was a few more that were earlier in the year. that were pretty good.
Oh no, I mean last year I didn't really play very many new games just because
I didn't either.
I stream and most of it's all multiplayer shit.
That's fair. I mean, I get that. Like, if I was a streamer, I guess I'd probably play. Actually, to be fair, I only really play one game, but like, still.
Oh, fuck off! Hard.
I enjoyed like my time in terms of games for the most part last year, despite certain events. Other than that, and then today, yeah. Anyone got anything else they enjoyed last year?
Star Wars. I played a shit ton of the old
Fallen Order
I
came out
fucking
last year.
love that game. Thinking about getting into the Elder Scrolls Online stuff.
Yeah, that was pretty. That's pretty cheap on the Steam sale.
What was it last year? Outside of game, I mean, well, gaming was kind of a slowdown for me. Outside of that, I watched a lot of good shows last year.
Yeah, last year was a pretty good year for shows as well.
Now I'm hoping in 2020, I know they're bringing back West Wing, which I've kind of seen the teaser for that. Looks really good. They're bringing back Friends from the Grave, and I'm like, I don't know how that's going to work.
That's not going to work, man.
On HBO Max, I don't know how they're going to do that.
Here's the thing: they already accused Friends of being homophobic. So
yeah, and a whole bunch of other shit, racist and all sorts of shit. So yeah,
Friends is so tame as well. So it's like, how do you even put that shit on there?
And I watched Liam, movie-wise, Liam Hemsworth movie on Netflix was good. Tenet was good. I enjoyed that.
I haven't seen. Oh yeah, I'm back by the way. Sorry, I had an issue with my stupid cat. Anyway,
Tenet was good. The Disney movie that they had for that football guy was really good. I mean, I watched a lot of Netflix and Amazon Prime like specials and stuff. I mean, a lot of their shows that they had.
This was
the
the year
Maiden's
for
Tale
it,
was
right?
another one that took me over by surprise because that could really happen in the United States.
Oh, dude. Wait, what? I've never seen it, so I can't really say anything. Actually, never mind.
It's a Hulu thing, and it's a really good show.
I don't have Hulu. Fuck. Actually, never mind.
Hulu actually had a lot of good shows. They had a couple of comedy ones that were pretty good that I watched. They had one based on a true event story that they were with a teacher and something else. It was pretty good. It's made by the people that did Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's pretty good. It's more of a drama than comedy.
Always Sunny?
Yeah, they're the ones that developed that show. I'm pretty fascinated this year going into Bel Air. I want to see how they do Bel Air. The new version of Fresh Prince of Bel Air. They're calling it Bel Air. I know it's going to be dramatic.
It looks good.
But I'm kind of with digital on it. I'm kind of fascinated to see how they do this time around.
I'll be honest with you. I'm a huge Fresh Prince of Bel Air fan, and when I seen the teaser trailer for this, I was excited to see what they're gonna do with this character.
With Will Smith at the helm, making it dramatic with Tyrese Perry.
It should be good, man. It should be pretty good.
I didn't even know Tyrese Perry was helping him direct it, and I was like, a lot of the, because I watched the Haves and Have-Nots on, and that's pretty dramatic, and I'm pretty shocked how they're gonna do Bel Air. Like, I was thinking it's gonna be another comedy fest, but when they showed drama on it, the trailer was pretty good. Oh, Rush Hour 4 this year. I'm kind of pumped for that.
With Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker?
Yeah, great. Yep, I'm pretty excited for that.
Oh, boy. I love me some Jackie Chan. I haven't seen Jackie Chan movie forever.
All right, boys. I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to go stream some Rainbow Six for the guys.
All right, man.
Get some team stuff going. Get to figure out what the hell we're going to name ourselves and all that good stuff. Thanks for the show, you guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, man.
Peace out, dude.
All right,
later.
So anyway, no.
No, it's all talk shit. I'm just
Jesus.
This year was pretty good for far shows. One show that was a letdown to me, and I was telling Pete about this at it, Chief, was Star Trek Discovery. That was that ain't it. That ain't Star Trek. It ain't it, Chief. Picard, different story. Picard was really good. That's the pinnacle of Star Trek, next to the 80s stuff.
I haven't seen that one. I want to see Picard.
Picard's really good.
Picard, Star Trek fan. Like as far as Star Trek goes, I'm more of a Picard guy than I am a fucking Shatner dude. Is when Picard is the
Well,
ultimate
Shatner.
fucking
Okay,
captain.
I know that argument everybody has about Shatner and Patrick Stewart. They both were good in their own rights. In retrospect, it's better than the new
True.
shit that we got.
And you're right, and like you're right. I mean, like both of them are good captains. But for me personally, I've always been a Picard guy. Picard,
Well, I grew up
every
with
time.
Sir Patrick Stewart's version of Star Trek when I was a kid. So, and Last Generation, or was that Stargate or Seagate, whatever it is, blah blah blah, Stargate, whatever.
Stargate
on Next Generation.
Next Generation was Star Trek.
Okay. Because I grew up with that too, behind Sir Patrick Stewart.
For me on shows this year, I don't really watch anything new. I watch a lot of old shit. So pretty much it's just been reruns of Seinfeld, Sunny in Philadelphia. A lot of movies, man. I've watched a lot of movies on Netflix.
Dude, movies kicked ass this year, dude. Like, there's a lot of good stuff.
Anime on Netflix. Dude, I've been watching shit tons of anime on Netflix.
You good man.
Like fucking, I just found this one called the Life of Sakio K or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like the Disaster Life of Sakio K or whatever the fuck it is. That shit's fucking funny, dude. That shit's fucking hilarious. Like, holy fuck.
I watched since they added it finally on HBO Max, all the Adult Swim stuff. I've been going back and watching the old C Lab 2021s, man.
I love C Lab. What?
C Lab 2021, bro, and Space Coast Coast to Coast, bro.
Oh, I freaking love C Lab so much, dude.
C Lab's amazing.
Oh my god, dude, fucking.
The old man's a dick.
The old man's an asshole. And fucking, I love Space Coast Coast to Coast. I fucking love Zorak.
Zorak's
like,
amazing.
It's like Zorak is my spirit animal. Like for real. Like he's such a prick. But it's so good though. You're just like, I fucking love Zorak. Like I almost forgot that Zorak even existed until I watched an episode.
Hey man, you gotta go watch him on the Brack show though.
Oh, I forgot the Brack show. My god, dude.
He was a total asshole.
The fucking Brack show, dude. I fucking love the Brack show too. Oh my god.
Skunked that
I need
game.
to go find that right now. Be right back.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only thing notable I watched this year was anime. That's about it. Anything else? I mean, I don't know. Last year was interesting.
I watched Fairy Tale. Everybody told me to watch that in my stream. I watched that. I don't know. It wasn't it for me, Chief.
Oh, Fairy Tale. That was your first mistake. You heard the words Fairy Tale and you actually watched it.
I watched it. They had it on Crunchyroll. I watched it. I got a trial to it, tried it out, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know about this, Chief. I don't know why people recommended me this. Like, I don't understand logic.
Some people are just monkeys. Also, Fairy Tale sucks.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus, it's the savagery here.
What the fuck on, bro?
We're not a Christian podcast. Fuck all that.
Here's the thing. So, I am right when I say this. There are such things as people with wrong opinions, and I'm still right with that.
Well, I just went and did it under a recommendation for the stream. Like 4 people told me, and I was like, I'm not an anime person.
It's popular. I think I know why people like it. It's just like I would never like it. It's like
I get why people like the High School Undead. I get that too.
High School Undead was amazing. Don't even.
I'm not comparing the two, but I get why people. Some people like certain animes. I get it.
Like I've never seen the High School Undead. So
you never have?
No, High School
of it's hilarious though.
High School of the Dead, and it's great, dude. Yeah, it's fucking
great.
Amazing. Tits flopping everywhere. People
It's so stupid. It's so stupid, but it's so good.
No, dude. One of the guys is like this. He's like fat and nerdy, but he's a total gun nut, right? And so like he makes a fucking rifle out of fucking a nail gun, cardboard, duct tape, and some other shit.
And here's the thing that's been going around all the tech things that I find fascinating. The liquid cooling thing, how you have it orientated. Like, it's so stupid. Like, up or down, make your mind, because they both are the same.
No, no. There is an advantage to one over the other, but like...
It's not like the end of the world, though.
Well, it's a longevity thing. That's if you put your pump in a position where air bubbles can go through it, that will damage your pump eventually. Now the air bubbles have to be big enough, which means you won't have, even if you mount it improperly, quote unquote, it's probably not going to happen for several years at least, because it takes a long time for the liquid to permeate the tubes enough to where you've got a sizable air bubble in there. But it can and will eventually happen. And it's not like you're going to put it in the wrong way and then 2 weeks later your shit's fried, you know?
Like most times, you're upgrading your cooler anyway down the road anyway. I mean,
That's the thing. Anybody that leaves their AIO in for more than like 4 to 6 years, it's like, come on, man. That's just not
what
smart.
was that, Brady?
You know, I'll be honest with you. I haven't had a liquid cooler since my 30. Since my
Yeah,
80,
liquid coolers.
350.
The thing about
And
liquid coolers is, and I tell this to everybody, right? Liquid coolers are great if you have a hot room and you need your shit to be nice and cool. And plus, a lot of them come with really nice fans. I mean, RGB wise, they do come pretty nice. And some of them are now coming with refill tubes now, which are cool. So
Well,
you could
I
top
mean,
off after a few years.
it's nice, but you probably won't even need it though.
Probably not.
I mean, that's like I said, 4 to 6 years, you should be changing it out anyway. It's like pumps wear out, bearings wear out, seals wear out.
I mean, same thing if like even like a fan cooler.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. The difference between air cooling and liquid cooling is that if a seal fails, you can fuck a lot of shit up. If the fan fails, all right, you overheat. Most motherboards have a CPU shut off temperature. The computer kills itself. You figure out that the fan's dead. You replace it. You're fine. So it's and this is the other thing. AIOs are so much better than they used to be. Like when they first came out, like there were lots of the failure rate, within the first, year or 6 months was pretty high. Like not high, but high for a consumer product. And they didn't last all that long. And so I could see an argument where it's like it's way more, dangerous to run an AIO than it is to run an air cooler. Fair enough. But nowadays, like they last a long time. Their failure
I forgot
rate
to mention
is
this stream.
way low.
The S21 got released over the weekend.
what's that? Is that a phone?
Samsung S21 got released over the weekend.
Anyway, I just want to drop some knowledge on you that I found out from, I think, a Twitter thread. If you're running the Epic's game store on your PC and you're running your Ryzen build, fucking fucking close that shit out and you'll watch 10 degrees fucking Celsius. We got it back to your fucking cooler.
Yeah, what's happening is they have 2 apps right now currently. I think it's Good Old Games, and it's they found an exploit, and what it does is it jacks your CPU up Celsius is up hard.
Oh yeah, it does, because but I went ahead and I closed up the Epic Game Store on my computer. I was like, I'm getting back fucking 10 to 15 C on my fucking cooling. And I'm just like, this is bullshit. For the longest time.
Don't run.
For the longest fucking time, I sat there and I was like, I need to get liquid cooler because my shit's running too hot. My shit's running fine. It was that fucking application that was fucking making everything hot as shit.
I told you the Epic launcher is poison.
Well, the two that are having problems are the Good Old Games and Epic Games.
Yeah, but GOG's isn't. I haven't heard nearly as bad of things about that than the Epic one.
Yeah, like Epic is bad. That's why.
Oh, it's shit. Like, I'll be honest with you. I was pissed because I was like, are you fucking kidding me, guys?
Oh, and there's a black version of the PS5 coming. So.
Ooh, what, boys?
Wow, I didn't know Sony was. Never mind. I was you can't say that word.
That petty?
No, it's something else. But petty, definitely. I think weren't they gonna try like copyright where you couldn't do custom side plates for the PS5 or something like that?
This is the thing. People thought Microsoft was buying out Sony over the weekend. What is this logic on the
Who's saying this? Who's saying this?
Oh, I seen articles written up about it. I forgot to mention that earlier.
So, Microsoft's gonna buy out one of their largest competitors 2 months after they release consoles. Yeah, that makes some total fucking sense.
I saw Kotaku and a bunch of them running the article. I'm like, what is this logic? They're not buying them out. Are you serious?
People are smoking crack. Let me just tell you this right now. Fucking, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to say this clear as day. It doesn't matter what console you play on. Sony or Microsoft, because I want you to tell you something. Microsoft wins in the end, bitch. It's the truth. Because they run the Azure servers, which Sony puts their fucking cloud service on, their fucking PSN on. So guess what? You're still giving Microsoft your money, idiots.
Is this Brady Facts and Logic edition?
Yeah,
But he's
it
not.
is.
He's
It
not.
is.
He's not wrong though.
I mean, yeah, he's not wrong, obviously, but
Oh, and guys, we had a funeral of a console release called the Atari VCS. It got released finally,
hold up, that's a console.
and it's it's a national disaster.
I
They
thought it
are
was a
using
national treasure.
they are using Ryzen APUs from 2 generations ago. Let's have that moment of silence.
A moment of silence.
I
I
mean,
don't know if I can have a moment
what are
of
they
silence
trying
that
to-
I've never heard of.
What are they trying to play with it though?
High-end games. Like they were touting it's gonna run Battlefield and
You might be able to do
Oh,
that.
you know what? I need to
with-
go look at some YouTube videos.
You could do that, dude. You could do that with 1st or 2nd gen Ryzen.
Well, you can, but fucking, why are you gonna drop that money on a fucking?
Well, that's the. How much
Atari
does it
system?
cost? Is it like $500 or is it like $250?
it's
All right.
it's in the same ballpark as
Okay, yeah,
Microsoft
then
and
yeah,
Sony.
that ain't
Yeah,
it.
that's some ridiculous bullshit, dude.
Yeah, they released it and they were saying that it's pretty bad. It's not.
Atari.
Just wait till the KFC fucking
Oh, actually, that
nonsense
came out.
comes out.
So they totaled up how much that console is gonna be, right? So it's gonna probably be a kind of like a Monopoly raffle thing, like McDonald's does.
I mean, it's
I
just
don't
a
think it-
high-end gaming PC in a custom like case.
It's
That's
running
all
a
it is.
99. It's running a 9900K.
Well, you would need Intel because it's a space heater.
It's running one of those Nook things with that blower style cooler thing that I
Yeah.
was talking to you about, and it's running an RTX 3080 mini edition
Wow.
from
Oh,
Asus.
no.
From Asus.
Oh, Asus, that might be good.
And what they're doing is they're taking the air that blows from that, all the heat that goes down, goes up into this chamber that cooks your meat. And I'm sitting here just going, do you know how bad that's gonna be? Like,
Dude,
people
Pretty
are
amazing. Where can I get this?
yeah, you want botulism, bro? Well, hell yeah, go for it.
Sounds great.
Hey, my guess.
Apparently,
Oh.
the Atari VCS can play Cyberpunk 27.
What?
Yeah, no, I'm just looking this up right now.
Screenshots. I need
It's
screenshots.
I need
it's
to
on
see that.
YouTube. It's
need
on
to-
YouTube. I want to send a link to y'all.
Oh
It's
my
on
god.
YouTube.
How many frames though?
I just seen this, and somebody was fucking bootlegging Windows onto it and fucking playing it, dude. Like, hold on.
You're able to put like Windows on there.
Yeah, oh yeah, they fucking put the Windows onto it. And he's putting it in here. Well, I'm gonna
That doesn't
put it in
sound. That
gaming
doesn't
mode.
sound good.
Put it in gaming news. There it is, right there. Check that shit out.
Also, 2021 now. Hopefully, Dying Light
Oh
2.
yeah, this.
Yeah, no, dude.
It's a
fucking like-
fucking slideshow. What? Holy hell!
Yeah, that's technically running the game.
Oh my god!
Technically, you can still play it at PS4 base levels. So you know what? Congratulations, Atari. You
made it-
caught
you
up with
made-
everybody else.
So let me get this
From
understanding.
7 years
So-
ago.
So let me get this understanding. So you didn't walk into shit. You are the shit.
Atari
So that
VCS,
stinks.
I'm buying an Atari VCS confirmed. I'm replacing my PC with it. Thank you.
Oh my god! Yeah, you're funny. Haha, you're
I'm gonna
funny.
do that right now. I'm serious to do it right now. I'm gonna fucking.
I'm right there with you, Brady. Let's do it.
That's
Do
like
it.
running. That's like running a GT 710 and saying, "Oh my god, my graphics are beautiful."
I'm running a 98 Ti and I'm trying to do ultra frames. And you know what? I'm getting.
I'm running a
fucking 12.
GTS, blah blah blah, and I'm thinking like a graphics card from 18 years ago is gonna run Cyberpunk. Let's go.
Got
Fuck
this.
it.
3
Got
frames a
that.
second.
2 frames a second. God damn.
I believe in
Playable,
Atari.
bro.
But no, though. Like once this thing becomes like $100, I'm buying one just to have one.
Just
Seriously.
have.
Good luck. Good luck. They said they're not making many, so what a lot of people are doing is they're scalping those shits.
Oh,
and
so
reselling.
you know, no, you know, fuck these scalpers. Again, for weeks on end, we're talking about these bitch ass scalpers fucking scalping consoles. I'm so sick of it, dude.
Well, actually, they're going down. Actually, like all the prices for these PlayStations are going down dramatically on eBay.
Fuck.
It's really kind of pathetic that all these guys banked on people
What's up,
buying
JC?
it left and right. Oh, Flash went away this week. Bye bye,
No,
Flash.
today.
Today.
Yep. Yesterday was the last day. Today is the
Can
official
we get a
end of
moment of
life.
silence?
Oh, Flash is gone now.
Can I get an F in the chat for Flash, boys?
We need a moment of silence,
I will
dude.
not give you
I
an
remember
F
that
in
shit. We
chat.
lost
Look,
a
no,
fellow Patriot
Flash
today.
is garbage. You ain't getting an F.
So
Good fucking riddance.
what everybody should do is go outside and take a piss for the homies.
Of course. Gotta kiss the homies
Because
tonight.
boy, oh boy, Flash was so great when it gave you viruses. It was so great.
What are you talking about? It was quality, I promise.
It's quality when you go to those porn sites and it just, gives you all those fucking sickness, malware, and viruses.
It's
a
not
Atari
malware.
VCS quality.
It's
We have a moment of silence for Pornhub because Pornhub's pulling a YouTube.
Oh, yeah,
and
that shit
taking
was
all this
bullshit.
shit off.
Whoa! You know what? No.
That's where Ray
You know
gets
what? I don't give a
Whoa,
fuck.
hold
I don't
on.
give a fuck about no goddamn YouTube. But if you fuck with my pornography, boy,
Fuck
there's always X video. Thank you.
No, they're all, if Pornhub does it, they're all gonna start doing it.
No, dude, there's too
What's
many.
going on now?
There's too many. They're only
So-
allowing creators that are verified on to stop the amount of
Oh well, shit. I'm verified on there, so I'm good.
no
You
creators.
think I'm kidding?
Creators, not people.
Yeah,
So
dude.
the
I'm a
amateur
verified
porn god.
creator. Yeah, no, seriously. I'm a
So
verified
all the
creator on
old
Pornhub.
all the old 80s and 90s like actual official porn stuff is gone.
Oh my god! So vintage porn
And all the anime stuff, all the
Yeah.
like
They went to town
any of the
cleaning up
3D
the
stuff, like the
Fucking
Overwatch
rest in
porn,
peace.
all fucking went away.
Well, I mean, that's
Hey,
fine.
that's a declaration of war.
No, right? That's the shit I'm pissed about it being missing.
Bitch.
They went to town removing a lot of stuff. So now when I go to look around now Pornhub, they're all just removed. Videos like you remember it used to be that you're like, oh hey, I want to watch you again. Oh, gone.
You're sitting there at that late night. You're trying to find that porn video
I
that
want
you
to look
watched
at Alexa, Texas, but fuck,
a
gone.
fucking year
gone.
ago. A fucking year ago, you were like, "That was a damn good porn video. I'm gonna look that up." And you spend hours, literally hours, not jerking off, just sitting there watching and looking for that one
Searching.
video, just searching because you have memories of it, and you finally find it, and it sucks. You move on to the next thing. Yeah,
And then it
it
comes up
sucks.
saying this has been removed by the content creators of
This
blah,
has
blah,
been
blah.
removed. And if
You're
y'all
just
don't
like,
think
fuck.
I'm not verified on there, I am verified. I can send you a link to my account. I'm
I don't give a
verified.
fuck.
It's the only blue check mark I'm gonna have. Oh,
What you do in your own spare time is what you do in your own spare time.
Man, why is Pornhub falling to the darkness? They were the chosen one. It said they would destroy
They were the
system.
they were the
man,
freest
just-
platform on the planet.
It doesn't stop all these third-party sites from getting in
That's
on
the
the action.
thing.
now.
Yeah, there's so many sites for that kind of shit. Though, so
But they
Another
were the
one will
chosen
pop up.
ones. It
just
said
put up
they would not
you
destroy
just gotta put up your ad
All-
block. You just gotta put up your ad block and pray to God.
all
Just look at my
all
Pete
things
Payne
must pass,
Olympics
Blue.
That anymore. It's gone. I'm just kidding. Where am I supposed to look at the chick stuff in her mouth with fucking, food and shit? I'm just kidding.
Those
Wherever
food
the
videos
hell my amateur porn now is gone. He took it out.
You took
you
it away.
took away. I had so many bookmarks of videos I wanted to watch, and now they're gone. Asshole. You know what, you motherfuckers? I had a fucking hidden folder inside of a hidden folder for all those videos. Now all those videos are now gone. So guess what? My playtime is over. Now I can use my imagination like I was 12. Fuck you.
Ray's like, this is a declaration of war, Pornhub. Oh my god. It's so stupid, I
Degenerate.
love it. That's this whole porn thing. It's so stupid, I love it.
You degenerates. All you degenerates.
Hey,
Yeah.
I get my
I
And
agree with JC on this one.
what did JC say?
they came for my games, and I didn't say anything. But then they came for my porn. I mean, he's not wrong.
Fuck, that was too funny.
Well, you can get those videos back. You just have to become a subscriber of the site. That's the
No,
thing.
no,
fuck,
no,
fuck.
no, they're
I'm
gone.
not paying.
No, they're gone.
Well, no, they so some of them the people that put them up were actually some of the collection they had on their Pornhub Premium. So what they did was they started with those videos first and got rid of all of them. I'm like, what? In the what?
First
You
of
guys
all,
are stupid.
if you're paying for a subscription,
Oh no, they did one better. They did like YouTube does, where some of the content on YouTube you have to pay for it. On some channels, when they do exclusive content, you have to pay to be. You have to be a subscriber of that channel.
no, thank
And
you.
they
You
did
know
that
what?
kind
The
of shit.
free
That's
stuff
what they
just
did.
does its job. The free stuff does its job fine, thank you. I remember back when I was like 23,
remember back
24.
in the day when you just played with your hand and your dick, and it was
Oh my
just
fucking God.
simple as fuck.
No,
Now as we get older,
but you
it
know what?
takes
Back in the
forever.
day, the worst thing Pornhub ever did to me was when they fucking made it to where you couldn't watch more than 5 videos a day on your phone. So you had to like fucking
You remember
count.
boys back in the day of LimeWire, and we just got good shit, and we never complained, and now they're taking it away.
Good shit. What the fuck are you talking about? That's
There was some good
That
shit on
shit
ass.
was
LimeWire.
terrible. Jesus.
90% of it was fucking.
LimeWire.
90% of it was like less than 240p or some shit like that.
No,
Hey
man.
man, I got some great music. I got some great music back
Yeah,
then.
music was
Oh, I mean,
okay.
the music
Although
is one thing.
you still every once in a while you get a track that was labeled wrong or it was like something completely else entirely. But
That's
This world's becoming.
yeah, JC,
fucked.
I think Wayback Machine still works, but it wouldn't do anything for like that Pornhub shit because it doesn't do videos. I'm pretty
All right,
sure.
listen, we need to get the U.S. Senate involved. We need to say Pornhub. We need to get whoever
could die in a firing flame, bro. Like I'm okay with this. There's other sites that are doing it right.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, but like
There's
we
like
can't.
7 other sites on Stat most people have.
Yeah, well, we can't keep losing the OGs. That's the thing. Like it sucks to keep losing all the OGs.
All things must pass.
Never. I refuse to submit.
Yeah.
It's absurd. I don't know, man. Just why?
Hell Delphine's verified though.
but
But this is the thing. Her video isn't even up on Pornhub though. You got to go to her OnlyFans and pay
Linus,
for it.
weren't you the guy that said you weren't into Tesla and you were into like Chevy doing their Volt, and now you're all about Tesla? I don't understand you, dog. I don't get you.
I want to decide where the money's at.
Tesla, where they're tracking every step of the way you're doing while you're driving, and they can shut you off. That's on it, Chief.
Not only that, not letting you repair your car unless you're unless you take it to the fucking Tesla dealership.
Yeah, they can shut you off and break your car on purpose and tell you got to go pay for it.
And I don't know how they get away with that shit, because like that is so against the Right to Repair Act, and they've already ruled on this shit for cars. It's not like with consoles or whatever where it hadn't been ruled on yet. That shit's been around for forever.
I got to give Microsoft their credit with their new consoles, though. They don't have any labels or anything on the back of it, so you can just open it up and replace anything you want. Like
Well,
that
they can't.
Silencio
That's
fan,
illegal now.
Like that Silencio fan, I want to get rid of that Cooler Master Silencio fan. I want to put a Noctua in mine. Or go to your website and get a fan from
DigiKey. Yeah, boy.
DigiKey,
You just got to be careful.
Faster speed.
You just got to be careful about the amperage.
Yeah.
I don't know what that Xbox can handle. Like probably more than you'd think, because it probably doesn't have like a regular fan port. But
it does. It has a PMW on it.
does
I've
it?
seen it.
PWM. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then 1 amp tops. That's kind of the shitty thing. That's why I hacked part my video card.
Sony, I would love to, like, when I get their console, I'd love to like cut out the blower style and put a real traditional fan in that bitch.
Nah, it wouldn't be worth it because the whole cooling system's made for a blower fan.
That sucks.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is. Like that's the thing. Blower fans, as long as you have enough cooling, they're great. It's all just, do you have enough cooling? And I think for the PS5 they do, because I haven't heard any reports of anybody having overheating issues, so it's fine.
So thoughts, Brady, KFC console, or it's not called the KFC console, it's called the KFFC console. Or the KF console. That's
the KF console, yep.
Listen, guys. Listen. They say that you can keep fried chicken warm in it, right? In a little fried chicken spot.
Yeah, or anything you think of, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm all for this because I love my chimichangas to be warm when I want to go eat them. And when I'm playing a game on PC, instead of having to go ahead and heat up my chimichanga, I just put it up in that bitch ass little tray they got eat that shit later while I'm playing Yakuza. So guess what? I'm all for this console. I want it.
$4,000 later, huh, bud?
I think I ought to stick with the PC I have. Thank you.
Because I don't think they're gonna be selling this console. I think it's gonna be a giveaway thing.
Or well, even if they sell it, people just buy it for the meme.
Yeah.
And then
I'd buy it for the meme.
Watch the drawer. Okay, I'll say this. Watch the drawer.
fuck.
Watch the drawer be a dud. Watch how they claim it's a door that comes out and it's not.
watch how they don't watch till they don't seal it properly, and then chicken grease drips on the computer and fucking fries everything.
No. That computer is supposedly all the parts are above that chicken drawer. So even if it does leak, it won't get
No,
inside
it's at the
parts.
bottom. In fact, no.
The,
Actually, no.
the pictures they show, the drawer is above the components.
So,
What?
Okay,
Yeah.
so the opponents, right? The graphics card's at the very bottom of the very bottom of it. They showed that it's with the riser card, and it's
So
all being
fuck
done
this.
by Cooler Master, Intel, and Asus.
Fuck
The
that. I'm
motherboard
good.
is being supplied by Asus. It's going to be a NUC type style board. It's going to run that blower shitty style new way Intel's wanting to go with their CPUs. And I'm sitting here just going, I need it, Chief. And the NUC they're going for is like literally like the big tech tubers are all saying it's $4,000.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
And I'm thinking they're just going to do a giveaway and have 4 lucky people get this, and everybody else, you know, they'll just have to enter a giveaway and whatnot, kind of like what they do with Monopoly with fucking McDonald's.
Fuck off.
But then you got Popeye saying they may do the same thing, so you
Jesus.
know.
Oh,
my
the,
God.
oh, you mean the Popeyes console?
Dude, this
Yeah,
is gonna
I heard
start the
about this.
chicken console wars, man. It's gonna be fucking ridiculous. Oh, clown
They're about to be
decade.
legendary. What do you mean?
And they said
Clown
they're going,
2 decades.
They said they're going to the true masters of cooling. They said they're going to Corsair for their shit.
First things first. I'm
And
gonna
they're
start
gonna have
with YouTube.
liquid cooling. Get this, liquid cooling, and I'm like, all right,
what
you guys are gonna battle out who's got the best consoles. Okay.
I'm gonna fucking make up a YouTube channel right now. And if Popeyes, if you're listening, I'll back you in the console chicken war. If you send me one of these things, I will make shitty content all day long, saying that
You're really
fucking
overselling yourself, rating.
saying that I will make fucking saying that Popeyes chicken and Popeyes chicken
I'm
console is
waiting
the
for
best
Chick-fil-A
chicken.
to make a oh my god rival chicken.
No, Chick-fil-A will have a handheld.
Oh,
Will
geez.
be called Chick-fil-A will be called
How about
the
Church's
little
chicken?
chick.
How
It'll be
about-
the little chick, and it will have a fucking NVIDIA Tegra processor in it,
Aw.
and it will rival the Switch. The little
No,
chick.
they gotta go AMD on that one. That ain't it, Chief.
You know what, man? The little chick is gonna have a fucking laptop fucking processor and some goddamn Vegas shit in it. And you can sit over there and play Cyberpunk at 15 frames per second on the go for 20 minutes until that shit dies.
You're gonna have a Vegas
Thank you.
64.
Oh my god, JC, the mixed stadia. Brilliant, dude.
The mixed stadia. All it is just a stick with Ron McDonald's face on it that has access to a Chromecast. And you're paying $200 for that. I'll tell you that right now. And listen,
Do we
and that
have
controller.
any since we're starting out the year, do we have any predictions for consoles this year? Like Nintendo's, I'm assuming Nintendo Switch Pro.
Nintendo Switch Pro, a PS 5100 Pro.
Well, actually, they're coming out with the PS5 1000. That's a revision to what happened with the fans.
no.
Going on.
oh, never. Shit.
You know what?
B was right about what he said
Ah,
a couple weeks ago. He said they're going to revise it. They're already doing it. They're
I'm going to be getting myself.
the units that are coming out are going to be PS5 1000.
You love to see it, as they say, right?
A Pete Burger Switch.
Switch or Vita King.
Vita King, Vita King.
The Vita King.
I say the Switch. I think the Switch Pro is going to come out. I'm going to make a prediction on it. I think they're going to have the Integra X2 in it, and they're going to have a 1080p 60 FPS OLED display screen.
Well, good.
And
Well, this is
I-
good.
and
I'll buy it.
And I think they'll have 2 versions of it. I think they'll have the handheld version and they'll have the console version. because what's selling right now currently, from what I've seen, are consoles like the Shield. The Shield is really selling very well for itself because of the pandemic. So why not Nintendo just come out with a square box and just, have it as, in the house? They would be
Perfectly
darn fools
fine.
for not doing it.
But my thing though is with the Switch.
Get rid of the
I
Switch.
use my
Lite.
primarily. No, you can't do
Get
that.
rid of the Switch Lite. Yes, you can. Get rid of the garbage.
No, it's not garbage. Listen.
It is garbage.
No, listen to me, home. Listen, man. Fucking myself personally, okay? My Switch is not in dock mode. I don't dock
Switch
my
Lite
Switch.
is trash town.
It's the same thing as a Switch without
No,
dock
it's
mode.
not. It's trash town. Their fucking Joy fucking built-in cons are the worst thing since sliced bread.
They'll fix that.
They'll fix that.
They'll fix that. Listen, man. Listen. I've been wanting to say this line for a while on this podcast.
Oh,
This is my view on video games and Nintendo specifically. If Nintendo does it, they can't do anything wrong. And as far as I'm concerned,
oh no, Nintendo can do a lot of wrong right now.
Nintendo's fine.
Nintendo's fine. Look how many people they've screwed over in the last year. Come on.
Okay, you're right.
A guy that was dying, that they were trying to do the right thing, they decided to send a cease and desist letter to.
That's our. I'm kidding.
Your argument is flawed.
I'm kidding. Listen. Yes, Nintendo's made some fucked up decisions, and that was just a joke. But you're coming at a guy who loves Nintendo. I mean, look, I'm the first guy who will probably have a ticket to that little theme park out in Florida.
Hey guys, try out their new widget that's happening right now for Cyberpunk on your.
There's a widget. There's a widget.
Yes.
I love widgets.
So I'm just gonna say this: Nintendo 1080p 60. I think they're gonna hit that this year. I want the X2, but I don't think they're gonna do that. I think they're gonna do the X1 and overclock the bitch. I really believe that. Revise it. That's typical Nintendo though.
It is, but seriously though, man, you need to have better hardware.
Look at that IBM chip they had for so many years. They kept that alive for the longest.
Yeah, yes they did, but here's the deal though. Like you have Nvidia.
Wouldn't it be something? Okay, wouldn't it be something? And maybe I'm gonna be wrong about this. Wouldn't it be something they make a deal with AMD?
Well, they can. They have a 20-year deal with Nvidia.
No, they could, and they can have two versions of the Switch if they wanted to.
Dude,
it didn't. It doesn't stop. It didn't stop Microsoft when they were working with Intel and Nvidia. There was no licensing agreement. You had to make, so they can do two consoles and have one powerful one and then one just for the handheld market. Keep both companies pleased. They could. Like their box in the house, right? Could be all AMD.
Why couldn't they just Nvidia fucking desktop GPU in there, or like a fucking laptop?
No, why would they? Because right now Nvidia is all about that ARM technology. Why would you want to have an ARM's core console? I don't understand that logic. When everything's still doing x86, it would make no sense. And Nintendo really needs to work on their shit going forward. Like their Nintendo Online this year, I'm hoping they could do something better than what they're doing now. Oh. And I'm a Nintendo fan, but what they're doing is just not it, Chief. And they better be bringing out Bayonetta 3. If they don't, man, I'm gonna rage. Like, I'm sick of
Metroid Prime fucking 4, please.
Yeah,
you announced this shit. You announced the shit at the beginning. I've been waiting patiently.
Why has it been talked about, and then a trailer, and then pulled off, and then put on the shelf, then new company after new company after new company? Figure it out.
Well, okay, you know what I don't get about this? Is that you motherfuckers can just release the fucking trilogy.
Oh.
Give me the trilogy. Give me the Metroid Prime trilogy.
Yeah, remaster.
I'll be happy. I'll play that shit for about 6 months because I love Metroid Prime. And you know what, dude? I sat over here and I downloaded all the Metroid fucking games on PC because I want to play them again. Because I'm not hitting my fucking GameCube.
Did you just condone emulation? Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, Pete, what do you think? You've been one saying the Switch is gonna do two different things eventually. They're gonna have a home console and they're gonna have a portable version.
He's lost.
Is Pete still here?
Yep. Just in a heavy duty game.
Yeah, I know you're concentrating. What do you think about the Nintendo Switch? You think they're gonna make the solid box and then make a tablet going forward?
Oh, you fuckers! I knew that was gonna happen. I could see them doing that. I could see them doing a Switch XL.
That would be interesting too.
I don't know. I think they need to revamp the Switch.
The Switch console's great. They just need to fix a few things.
You know, man, the Switch console is a fantastic system. But here's the deal I have with it, all right? Like, I have the base Switch, that fucking, you know, the base Switch with the Joy-Cons that's taken on and shit like that. Fucking, here's my problem. It feels like a toy. That's my issue. Like those Joy-Cons, I do not have any faith
like that
in those
screen
Joy-Cons.
on there, the plastic screen they have, like all you gotta do is just touch it once with your bare finger, and you could scratch that bitch pretty easily.
It sucks because I use my Switch mainly in portable mode because I'm at work. I put myself on mute. I'll play some Mario. Who gives a fuck? But you know that shit right there. It needs to be.
They need to put a better shell around it because when you use it after a while, like the paint and stuff starts rubbing off of it pretty easily.
Like my Switch,
It's
the
not
Switch
durable.
logo on the back is already worn out because
well, you use it in portable mode. My thing is the Switch needs to come out with better parts that can handle the wear and tear because they're asking people to spend $300 on this console, and they're cheaping out on a lot of things. Where a $300 tablet, I can go to the store tomorrow,
Oh my
walk
god!
in
You
and
could
get a Samsung tablet,
baller
with a 1080p
tablet for
display,
$300. Yeah.
and have the quality with the glass back and everything. They just need to get their acts together on that, or
You
reduce
know-
the price on the next one that they make.
you know what they need to do is this is the truth. In March or April, when they fucking have their meeting for all the investors, they need to come out and say, okay, we have a new Switch version coming out. It's going to be fucking higher end. It's going to look modern because it needs to look modern. All these consoles nowadays look beautiful. Like the Xbox Series X, PS5, they look
PS5
gorgeous.
looks ugly.
And
What one does?
PS5.
okay, but you know what I mean, though. I mean, it looks
No, I don't think the PS5 looks that bad.
good.
I
right?
would have gone.
mean,
I
it
would have
doesn't
gone
look like a
simpler, but
toy.
yeah, it's not like it looks terrible.
Like they need to come out and say, okay, so we're going to support our original Joy-Cons, but we're going to make the plastic a more bolder plastic. Instead of feeling like a toy, it's going to feel like an actual phone. You know what I mean?
Let me
It
put
needs
this
to
in.
feel like a
Let me put
phone.
this in perspective for you. The Razer came out with Joy-Cons, right? Look just like the Switch, and they are able to make it durable with rubber and everything on it. Like, I don't understand that. Like, for the same price, I just don't understand why Nintendo's not looking at this shit and going, "Hey."
Which is
Here-
weird because usually Nintendo stuff is pretty fucking beefy. Like the GameCube controllers were some of the fucking best, like most durable controllers ever made. N64s were great. Fucking
SNES.
the DS was fucking legendary.
Oh man,
But they have this drift problem. Like, after a
Even
while,
the,
you'll start suffering.
Even the Switch, I mean the Switch, the Wii, like the nunchucks for the Wii were pretty fucking durable for what they had to be.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah,
what I'm
usually
saying is that they're
Nintendo
trying to
actually
be-
puts a lot into the R&D for like making their stuff like able to take a little bit of a beating, like for console, for electronics hardware. I mean, Jesus.
Well, what I'm basically saying is, if you go and buy a cheap tablet nowadays, right, with the fan and all that, like we're saying, like Chromebook level, like tablet, right? What I don't understand is why can they get to that level with the same amount of effort? With the metal or the glass, whatever they just decide to do. And it's unacceptable to me that you could just barely touch the damn thing and breathe on it and it fucking scratches to hell and back. You have to go buy a glass protector right off the rip. Not everybody wants to do that. A lot of people want to roll with their Switches naked.
which I don't. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. My first Switch had a glass protector on that shit. This one, I'm expecting a revision or a new Switch coming out. So I mean, I'm just abusing this bitch. I'm abusing this guy because guess what? I use this shit in portable mode all the time. I take it with me everywhere I go. Like this shit goes into a backpack, and I fucking run, baby. And this thing is my fucking jam. Like,
Well,
this is why
I
I want to see all the fucking games. This is why I want to see a lot of games come to the Switch.
Oh,
Because I'd much rather play it in portable mode
Well,
because
what they
this is my
could
game
honestly
boy.
do is they could take a page from Ace's book, where they have the liquid cooler kind of deal going on. I mean, it does. I've heard it's not that expensive to put on a thing. They should be able to do that. A little passive with passive liquid cooling. There's a lot of possibilities Nintendo can do. My thing is Nintendo's got to get their heads out of their ass and realize that their competition. Now they're making Switch rivals consoles with Android on it that can run COD Mobile very well and have Joy-Cons that don't have the drift. Razer has that going on.
But you got that fucking Alienware handheld that they showed off.
What is it? The
ago.
Switch Lite does its job just fine for me. Well, I'm talking about I've had loads of friends that have bought it, had it for a week, and have had drifting problems. And they've had to warranty it and be frustrated and then they get the second one and it does the same thing. I mean, their mechanisms are just straight up bad.
Those guys, they're getting heartburn.
That's just not acceptable to me.
And blue is all just for me.
It's like listen. This is me right here, okay? This is the guy who grew up with Nintendo from day one.
So did I.
When I look at Nintendo today in their current climate, I look at a company that has the possibility to become the Disney of video games. And it's becoming true.
Don't ever
please,
say that
no.
again. No.
No, stop. Stop.
Soul.
No, okay, I'm sorry. Your soul hurts. But here's what I'm. But no. Look. Let me explain. I want to see them become vicious and as nasty as Disney. I don't give a fuck.
Oh no, you don't.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes,
No,
I
you
do.
have a monopoly
Yes,
on your
I don't
hands.
care. I do not care. I want them to become
No.
as vicious and as nasty
I
as
disagree
Disney
with that.
is because
They already are.
this is a company. This is a company. To me, will always represent video games. When I think video games, I think Super Mario World. I think Nintendo.
I don't feel that. I think when I think of video games, I think of the Commodore 64. A lot of the legends out there that kind of paved the way. Nintendo just made it more mainstream for people.
And that's fine. I just want to see this company, this fucking legendary company, become one of the most vicious, nasty, fucking piece of shit companies. And they already are that. And I mean, they already are a vicious, nasty company who will shut you down for breathing Mario.
I get that, but I'm saying is for them, if they're gonna do that, they need to put that behind their hardware. That's the problem. You're asking people for a premium.
And you're right. And you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong.
All I'm saying is all I want is the Switch is to be thinner, slightly thinner, with a glass back of some sort or metal, I don't care, and be able to have fast wireless Type-C charging and be nice and cool. You know what I mean? And have a really good battery and allow me to put it in third-party docks for shit's sakes. Come on.
You know
what? That ain't never gonna happen. You're right. It's fucking Nintendo.
But let me just finish my point real quick. When I say Disney, you know what I mean by Disney. Disney's ruthless. They don't give a fuck. I want to see Nintendo over the next 10 years become one of the most vicious, competitive companies that we can ever see. They're not competitive.
That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen with their partnership with NVIDIA, though. I think
they're not competitive because the hardware is not competitive. I mean, it does what it needs to do. It gets some games. I mean, by looking at the Switch compared to the last two generations of the Wii U and the Wii, I'm having more fun with my Switch on third-party shit.
You can kind of blame Nintendo with the reason why they didn't get like the big titles to their thing is because they fucked over a lot of people with the Wii U.
Which they did. But Nintendo needs to, I mean, seriously, they need to look at what they're doing and say, we have a diamond here. Can we make the next iPad?
All they really need to do is two things. One, I'm grateful that people like it in portable mode. Great, cool. I'm all for it. But the thing is, they really need to look at the home console market and go, hey, AMD, just make us something. Come up with something where you can put your cartridge in the thing. Okay, I'm not saying, hey, take away from the handheld or anything, and have like a download to where, okay, it recognizes playing in, the home console mode. I think the next Switch honestly should not be docking at all. It should have a Type-C thing, but it should not be docking. They should separate.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Listen, I mean, that docking fucking portion to me is enough for me to buy the Switch, because if I can take my Fire Emblem, play that shit on the road, and come back home and dock it, play on TV, that's perfect. I love that shit. We all love that shit. We all love it.
If Nintendo, you want it to be a conglomerate, why not they sell two things? Make tons of money.
It's because Nintendo has a contract with NVIDIA, man.
I know that. I'm saying if they went to NVIDIA or whatever, or option C or whatever, and they did an ARM processor and with NVIDIA graphics and did it right, and did it as a home box, and they separated the two, you still could play your games on the go, and you could pick them up right up on the other console, no problem. Kind of like what they did with the PS Vita in a lot of ways. They can make it happen. I just don't know why Nintendo's not looking at, the bigger picture.
You know what? Myself personally, if I was Nintendo and I was running the company, I would keep the Switch going the way it is.
They should just do a home console personally like they used to. I don't understand when they went away. I get why they went away from it, because they saw the handheld market booming. But my thing is, not everybody wants to do a handheld thing, and a lot of people just want power. I mean, a Nintendo could do a powerful console if they wanted to.
Yeah, but they never do.
For these people,
no, they don't.
They don't need it with their games. That's the thing.
They don't. But the next step for Nintendo,
I would like to see, honestly, Pete, I would like to see Nintendo or Gangstar. I would like to see them have some powerful games, though. I would like to see Nintendo finally wine and dine.
Yeah,
in
I mean,
60 FPS, finally.
It'd be nice, but
fucking invest in the cloud. Like,
can't always get what you want.
Invest in the cloud.
Cloud gaming's, see the thing, cloud gaming, they're doing it now, and it's not really working out.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not working out now. But invest in it now. Invest in it right now. Get your fucking infrastructure ready.
But Microsoft's doing that. But the thing is, with Microsoft, they're having to water it down to certain platforms to make it work.
Yes, they do. But what I'm saying is, though, is that get ready now. Like, invest in the technology now. Get yourself adjusted now.
Yeah, I agree with you, JC. I would love to see more third-party games to the Switch, like AAA titles, third-party. I would like to see them build a home console, that you could do a little bit where you could switch between the two instead of docking it. I would like to have their docking station as its own thing, make it into an own thing, or have like a wireless charging pad, where you could just put it in the wireless charging pad and call it a day.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do wireless. That was kind of stupid. Like,
I'm so spoiled with wireless charging.
Oh, same here.
It is nice.
I mean,
my Razor has it, and it's great.
I have wireless charging stations all over the house. It's wonderful. I'm real with you.
If Nintendo really wants to do something cool, they could partner up with Snapdragon, right? And have an Android version of Nintendo.
An Android version of the Switch? Just pop out a fucking Android tablet that plays Switch games?
Android phone. I'm talking Nintendo phone. Like, just pull it out.
Oh, fuck!
And have it on both sides.
I'll be the first motherfucker to have that shit. Oh, I'll be able to Mario fucking
something like the Nintendo. Yeah, I agree with you with the Series S. I would like to see Nintendo do something like that. That would be cool. Maybe a little smaller than the S. I think they could pull that off.
I'll be real. I would like to see Nintendo get bought out by Microsoft. For real.
Nintendo being bought out by Microsoft. Oh my.
I don't give a fuck. Make sure that this company, that brand, okay? Because fuck the company.
What they should do is they should go hire the old people's, the people that made the hardware for the Sega consoles. Those people, those geniuses behind the Sega consoles. That would be dope. They're on the open market. They needed money, so there you go.
Somebody needs to look at Nintendo and say, "Look, we're gonna buy your fucking brand out."
Or go back to Sony. You know what they would do with the Switch? Sony, they would just rename it and call it the Vita Switch.
I'd be happy as shit. And I'm being real. If fucking Microsoft looked at Nintendo and said, "I'm gonna buy you out. We're gonna keep your brand. We're gonna put all your games on the Xbox. You just make games. You do what you need to do. I'd be happy. I just want to
Oh, what
see.
Nintendo should do is another thing they should do is release their own online store on PC.
Fuck
And
yes,
finally-
they
Oh,
do.
they've been needing to do
finally-
that for forever, dude.
And just
That ain't
cave
never
in
gonna happen.
at this point.
Like fucking, please give me Mario Odyssey on PC for 4K. 4K Mario Odyssey.
No problem. That's just
I'll buy that
problem
shit
of
today.
home console. They just have an online store and they can do it through the cloud if you choose to have it in the cloud, or you can have it, on your hardware, whatever you choose.
God.
Like, listen to me. I would fucking sell my left testicle to fucking have Mario Odyssey in 4K native on my PC. And I know I can do it via that stupid
But what can
emulation.
hurt, what can hurt Nintendo, right? And I'm gonna say this in a good way, and I know you're not gonna agree with me, Brady, but I would love to see Sony come out with their own handheld console again. I would love to see it.
No, I agree with you. Because listen, competition's good. I mean, if Sony came out tomorrow and said we're bringing out the Vita 2 and it has all these features and all this shit like that, and it was good, I'd buy it. I mean, I'd buy it tomorrow. Competition makes better companies. It makes better products. If you have competition, it makes things better. I'd much rather see Nintendo be challenged by Sony or Microsoft than them sit on their own little island and fucking become fucking lame and gay. I mean, lame and stupid. I want to see them challenged because they're not challenged right now. They have their own thing, which is great. But listen, guys.
Okay, I'll say this. Not necessarily they don't. I mean, if you really want to go there, yeah, they have the most selling portable console. I'll give them that. But really, outside of that, you really have Android tablets and you really have iPads that could do the job pretty well and do it better.
And you're right. Like, I mean, look, I've got iPads and Android tablets today. They can do some damn good job with graphics and gameplay. They do. And with the cloud becoming more of a thing, more of an acceptable thing, you're going to see.
I don't know. I don't know if it's being more of an acceptable thing. Cloud gaming has got a long way to go before it becomes prime time to people.
It does, but here's the thing, though. It's here. It's here and now. All right.
Yeah, but how many people do you know on a handful of people are going to go jump and go, oh, I need Stadia? How many people are jumping at the bit to go play on Stadia right now or xCloud? I don't see a lot of people.
They're not. But here's the deal. It's out there.
Fuck out of my house.
It's just like when they brought out Netflix streaming. People at the beginning were still using DVDs and fucking Blu-ray players, right?
The thing was they were locked into their what Microsoft has done, the same as Netflix, is where they lock you in with their subscription base, and that's how they're doing it.
Exactly.
How many people are really getting, like, how many people are you gonna think are gonna go and start this whole streaming revolution? I don't think so. The amount of megabits
not right now, but when things get more faster and when the internet gets more better, and when they figure this shit out,
once that happens,
somewhat seamless, you're going to see people be more willing to stream.
15 years, I don't really think right now. Like,
the way
Pete to have internet problems.
Yeah, the way if all of America had the same internet that like Europe has, it'd probably be a lot closer. But
or South Korea, like for instance, South Korea is T1.
But our infrastructure is so far behind them. Like, it's going to take us a decade just to catch up to where they are now. And where they are now is just barely good enough to run it, like, playable. Minimal lag, 60 frames a second at 1080 or whatever.
Streaming gaming, honestly, there's going to be people that are going to be excited to try it. But here's my thing on it. I think it's going to die faster than you think. I don't think
unless in the next
be adopted.
Unless in the next few years the internet companies in this country really start going on their infrastructure, which they might, because like the whole COVID thing was a big wake up call, like to how not up to the task their shit was of handling all the traffic and shit. But That's what it hinges on right now.
Right.
Well, I'll be very honest with you. Like the game Control, right? Game Control.
Yep.
Well, they have a cloud version on Switch. So that cloud version on Switch, I played the demo of it. I didn't play the full game, but I played the demo. And like I couldn't tell that I wasn't playing locally. I'm just being real.
But here's my question to you though. In that flip of that dime though, you have good internet. That's the thing. Not everybody
not
has
only
that
that,
luxury.
but that's a single player game.
Imagine
Yes,
trying to play
and
that.
you're right. That is
Imagine
a
they
single
had
player
imagine
game.
they had multiplayer on that, and you were trying to play with 64 players.
Dude,
But
yeah.
I mean, here's the deal,
Destiny
though.
2
We're looking at
multiplayer.
right now.
Well, that's yeah.
Talk about 5-10 years from now.
Well, but
that's
again,
what I'm saying.
But
when the internet,
that's what me and Peter are saying. Like the infrastructure in America right now, like I'll put it in perspective right now, okay? And please don't take this politically. We're having issues even trying to get vaccines to people, okay? We're doing it at a slow sales pace than any other country. Our internet infrastructure is going in the same pace. So at the end of the day, I don't think streaming gaming is like I just don't see it. I don't buy it right now. I mean, honestly.
Well, especially because Comcast and Warner and all the rest of them are fucking dragging their feet on improving their infrastructure.
And you're right. And I'm not saying that you're not right here, okay? What I'm saying is that if you take a look at things 10 years ago, 15 years ago, when they brought out Netflix streaming, people weren't fast to adopt that.
Well, no, actually, I will answer that too. So Netflix streaming, when it first came to everything, it was 360p because of what was going on with the internet infrastructure. And even today, they're having problems trying to get people to stream it at 4K or even 1080p 60. They have to water you down to like almost 480p. And Netflix is even putting a paywall on that to get you to buy their upgraded subscription base because they are hurting.
And you're right. I'm just saying.
No, but here's the thing, right? The adoption of game streaming isn't going to be due to the consumer in this case, because the internet companies are the bottleneck right now, and people have been bitching about this for like 15 years now, that Comcast and all the rest of them, the internet infrastructure that they have isn't up to the task. Now, yeah, if they hurry their asses off in the next few years, upgrade all their stuff and get it to where like most people can get reliable like fiber optic speed and low ping, then I could totally see game streaming taking off like it's nobody's business. But I don't see that happening from the internet company standpoint, and I don't think any consumer effort is going to, well, it might speed it up, but it's not going to do it anytime quick, because like I said, we've been bitching for 20 years almost, and shit ain't been happening. We're still using the same garbage from fucking 20 years ago.
And you're right. Like, and listen, Pete Rev, you're right. I'm not saying that you guys are wrong in this case. The internet system we have now, the infrastructure we have now, is trash. Okay, it's trash ass internet in America. It's true.
I mean, it's
okay?
not trash, but
well,
yeah.
Okay, it's not trash, but I mean, it's not good enough to handle what we need it to handle for nowadays. What I'm saying is that in the next 10 to 15 years, I'm excited for fucking cloud gaming. Personally, I am. Because when I look at gaming today, when I have my Switch and all that shit, I would love nothing more than to dock my fucking phone into a fucking cradle with a controller and play fucking Battlefield or play Call of Duty. Fucking anywhere I am. Like, I would love that. Absolutely fucking adore that, because that, to me, would be the ultimate Game Boy. To play my fucking any game I want to play on my phone.
I'm gonna say this in a good way. In that 15-year span, I don't see the internet infrastructure.
15 maybe, because like I said, COVID really, like, they were limping along before COVID, right? The only advantage they had was not a whole lot of people were using top, need internet for a long time. for a long time in time, you know, like at a time. But now with COVID, I mean, fucking everybody was using the internet all the fucking time, and they were all streaming fucking either 1 or 2 or 3 instances of fucking, fuck you, Hanzo, of Netflix or Amazon or whatever. And it really, like I told Brem, like I used to be able to get 20 something megs per second download off like Steam was usually my best benchmark because they have the best servers. And now I can't, I barely get over 11. Like I see 14 as like the highest I'll ever see, and I usually don't get that for very long. And that's all, my plan didn't change. That's all because, I mean, technically I was getting over my rated speed before, but they just Comcast limited it because they were, you know, it's too much internet traffic. And I get it, I guess, but it's still janky as fuck.
Well, since the pandemic,
and like I said, it's everybody, and they're gonna, you know, it's not gonna slow down. Like, you know, people are still gonna be using this kind of internet for a while. And I mean, everybody's switching to streaming. Like, the internet usage is only ever gonna go up, even if after COVID calms down, the internet usage calms down a little bit. But it's still gonna keep going up. So they know they've got no choice but to start upgrading their systems because, you know, that's just, the demand is too high.
But they don't have a choice.
Yeah,
Listen,
they're at the point where they can't limp along anymore. You know what I mean?
No, but they can't. My job relies on my internet. All right, so I need my internet to be at top speed so I can do my job. And you know what? Fucking so far, so good. Have there been days where my internet's fucked up? Yes. But I've lost wages? Yes. And this is exactly why we need to get the infrastructure in this country better. Because if people are going to be working at home, which I think after COVID, we're going to see people be like, yeah, fuck going back to the office. I want to work from home.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
for sure.
You know, me personally, fucking, they could not tell me you need to come back to the office. I'll be like, fuck you, I'm staying home. I've been doing this shit for fucking months at home. I want to continue doing it from my house. Because guess what? As soon as they fucking get the Walmart delivery service here for grocery, I ain't never leaving this house. I ain't never leaving this home.
And honestly, we should be going to more people working from home because, dude, like, man, all these fucking environmentalists and shit, it's like bitching about fucking carbon emissions. Like, you know what would make a big fucking difference in carbon emissions? If everybody that could work from home did work from home. You know how many fucking miles of driving that would fucking save a year in a big city like fucking New York or fuck LA or whatever? Like, you guys should have been fucking yelling about this shit a decade ago. But
like I said, the internet infrastructure, you know, until big corporations get their head, you know, get out of the cookie jar, I don't think things are going to change anytime soon. I mean, you got you got the satellites coming from what's his face, but even
but that's satellite internet. The ping on satellite internet is not very good.
I mean, fiber, you know, a lot of companies are cheaping out on the whole fiber thing. And a lot of companies are still using coaxial cable. So at the end of the day, I mean, honestly, it's a wait and see moment. We'll see.
It could go either way. That's the thing. Like I said,
it can go either way. I don't think, you know, you're going to be able to sit at a coffee shop, right? And sit and be able to game the way you want to game. And I just don't see it that way because you got too many people. We're growing as a population. And I don't really see that. It would be nice to sit in a coffee shop with a laptop or whatever and be able to game and stream and do all that, but I don't think that's happening. Ever. I mean, I hope one day, and we can always hope, but these streaming services, and here's another thing that you guys all are not accounting for. Netflix is putting a paywall. What stops these companies from not doing that? The streaming service. Oh, you're using up, on our servers, you're using up too much bandwidth. So at this moment in time, in this hour, I'm gonna throttle you, and then I'm gonna.
Yeah, but that'll change once they do once they fix the infrastructure. Like the only reason they have to throttle is because their infrastructure is garbage.
I don't think they're gonna do so. I think what they'll do is it on purpose. They'll be like, hey, using certain amount of megabits per second, you're hurting our servers, so we're gonna charge you extra. And Netflix has been doing this notoriously, and people are just been okay with it.
Well, like I said, but once they get more bandwidth total available from,
I hope,
like, you know, Comcast or whoever their internet provider is, then it won't be as expensive to have enough bandwidth so that everybody can go full speed all the time. That's the thing. Right now, we're way limited. So places, you know, the internet providers like Comcast are charging a super huge premium for.
Well, Comcast has been one of those companies like AT&T that for a while that have just been nickeling and diming their consumers.
Oh,
now,
that's not where I want.
Now I'm on Spectrum and I've had really no issues with Spectrum. Have I had hiccups? Sure. Here and there, burps with updates from their, you know, for my modem and stuff like that. But for the most part, I've been Gucci. Like literally, they just offered me another discount just recently for my service, so I get 400 down with 30 up, and I get their streaming TV service included, the ultimate package included for free for the next 2 years because they wanted to keep my service. And I don't mind their streaming TV service because I do watch, you know, I do watch AEW and I do watch a lot of things on TV. I never cut my cord. I just went somewhere else to a different cord system that was better. Honestly, like Spectrum is not bad. It's just that they got to get their heads out of their ass when it comes to, you know, how they treat the consumer. But we also need to get people in the FCC that could do the right job. The Sheep Pie was doing a lot of cock blocking on a lot of things and not helping a lot of things for common people like us. I mean, you know, so he's gone now. We're going to see where it goes. I'm hoping the FCC goes back to the old rules where internet companies were forced and they had to do the right thing by the consumer. Because you got people like Comcast and Verizon that think it's okay to nickel and dime their people, and it's not okay. Because I got friends that are paying like hundreds of dollars for their internet, and it shouldn't be that way.
150, bro.
Yeah, and I'm
And
paying
it's
only
not that great.
50, and I'm like looking at you guys going, "Oh man, I feel so bad." Like, and how much are you getting? That's just some highway robbery.
14.
Well, I'm like fucking like 120 down. Well, okay, get this shit. And I want you to, we don't understand this. When I set up this internet service for my house, I was quoted 200 down and like 50 up.
Yeah, they're
Well, I was
200
quoted.
megabit ultimate
Okay?
200 package. Yeah.
I hook up to this shit the day I move in here. I'm only getting, and you know what? I'll fucking even quote you right now. I'll quote you right now. I'm getting only like 120 down. These people are straight up lying to you.
Well,
And you're going to
here's
sit over
the
here and
thing.
tell me.
But here's the thing, though. What they consider it is if you're getting 150 or more, okay? So if you're getting 150 and more, they consider that to be close to 200. If you're even getting
Well, not
close
only
to your
that,
package.
the contract you sign states that speeds aren't guaranteed, especially on peak hours and blah blah blah. You know, all sorts of lawyer speak
Right.
for. Yeah, we might say to something, but if as long as you get like half of that, that's still technically within it. Yeah, yeah.
It's very,
So-
it's,
Well, you know, I mean, if I was quoted something, I mean, I understand not getting your full speed. I get it. I'm not saying that I just think it was full speed, but I expect at least 150 down. All right, I expect at least 150 down when I pay for this, and you quoted me. I expect at least 150.
yeah,
down.
but a quote is a lot differently when you go prime time, though. Like for sometimes I get 400, sometimes I get 350, depending on the day and depending on how many people are hitting the node.
I
down the
would,
street.
I would kill for 350 right now.
Dude,
Like,
right?
I get
I'm
400,
getting, like,
and I can even
80.
get a I could even get gigabit service, but gigabit's a waste because for $20 more, I'm only getting the same upload. I need the upload. I don't
Yeah, I know.
need.
I need the upload too.
Like I
I'll
tell
be right
them,
back.
I tell them all the time, like, what are you guys doing? You're giving all this download free, cool.
Comcast
But-
is the same way. Like all their plans are like, you know, 150 down, but it's like 10 up or 15 up or something. It's like, dude.
Right, mine's 30 up, and I'm like, that's not enough.
And
That's
I do not
enough.
want to spend like the $300 it would be a month for like a business line so you could get like the 50 up or 100 up or whatever it is,
Yeah, because that's pricey over time.
right?
Oh, and then they get you on the bundle shit. They, you know, For me, it was a win-win because I was switching TV services anyway. So I was like, oh, I get $20 knocked off my internet, and then I get, the TV included, and I only pay $100. So cool. I'm all fine with that for 2 years. I'm good. My mom's happy with it because she watches nothing but TV. As long as it hits 1080p 60 and it looks damn good, she don't care. For me, I don't care. Like I use the cloud DVR, so I just record it and watch it back later. For me, I'm a lazy sack of crap. So
Yeah, right,
to me,
JC?
I can go. What was that?
Oh, JC says, shit, I would like 30 up, lol. It's like, right? I think I've got 8.
Yeah, a lot of people have 8, 10, 15, depending on where, I have a friend that has a terabyte down or a gigabit up and a gigabit down in Minnesota. And I'm like sitting here going, I wish I had that.
Jelly, right?
He could download games in a matter of seconds. Me, I just sit here for like 20 minutes and hope and pray that it does download or I don't get throttled. Or Steam, in its case, Steam likes to, when I install stuff or download, it'll make my internet go wonky for until it's done, and it's ridiculous. That pisses me off.
It's true. I mean, listen, man. Steam, to me, has always made my internet fuck up because it always requires so much download. Yep. Like Steam servers are some of the best download servers out there because they give you the full speed, but when you download something off Steam, like it better be at fucking midnight or after when you're not using it.
Well, 25 up. Well, a lot of streamers would love to have 25 up, but not everybody has that.
Dude, I don't. Like I said, I've got 8.
25 should be the standard for everybody, honestly. Because 25 is good enough. Like,
yeah, 25. You can stream whatever you want at 25. I mean, unless you're doing 4K or something, like anything 1080, 60, you're good.
I don't understand why a lot of these streamers go 1080p. 18 megabit or like 8,000 megabits high when most of your viewers are mobile viewers anyway.
That's why I like 720,
I don't get that
30,
logic.
or 60.
Right, same with me. Like,
and
I do 4,000 at best.
Like watching, I'd rather have 720 60 than 1080 30. Way
or 1080
more.
60, and I see people doing this all over every streaming platform. I'm like, just because you could push that doesn't mean everybody could view you. You're choking out your demographics. Especially if that person's in the Middle East, like in Dubai or something, where in Dubai it's really nice, but they even tell me all the time, like I believe it's Paragon, tells me all the time, like, dude, can you lower your bit rate down so I can view you, so I can support you? Because I can't support you. And I have friends in Japan like Coco, where he can't view my stream because it cuts in and out because of the bit rate that I have to lower it to 35 just exclusively for him. Because he can't view me and he wants to support me. And that's just the problem when it comes to streaming platforms. Just because you have 25 doesn't mean you should, shoot it up to 18. And you got to divide that by half when you're streaming. Because if you don't, then you're really going to be in some trouble. Because your internet,
you'll choke your shit out, yeah.
Your internet provider, like, just because you're getting 25 doesn't mean you're truly getting 25.
No, you're not.
Well, it's 25 peak, not continuous over several hours.
Right. Because if I go anything over 5,000 or 6,000, my internet provider is like literally like, hell no.
Dude,
hell
even
no.
3,500, like I just got that working again, and even 3,500, like it doesn't like me.
It's like Digital going through his stuff with his cables. It's like that shouldn't be that. You should be sitting comfortably, not sitting with high wattage on a fucking cable line, and you have to go fix it. That's a failure on the service. That's not a failure on you. That's ridiculous in itself.
So I just did a speed test, and my speed test is 114.81. Look, upload 385.
Yeah, but it depends on how many people are hitting that node, though. They can't give, like, for instance,
yeah, this is the middle of the night.
Like, you got to think of how many people in your area have that service, and maybe they're the only service provider in the world in your area. Like, you know what I mean? So you got to think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do that test again in the middle of the day. I'll bet you it'll be a lot less.
Like, just because they quote you for the 200 package doesn't mean they are going to give it to you.
It's so lame.
Because they'll put it in it's in the fine print on their TOS. You'll see it. And that's when you go to
they should advertise minimum speeds, not maximum speeds.
Yes.
They should advertise like you know, okay, the maximum would be whatever, but we will guarantee you will get no lower than 150 meg down and, you know, 25 up or whatever it is. That's how I would advertise it, but they're not going
Can you
to
tell me the
because they want the
truth?
big numbers. Yeah. The same
that's
thing.
why.
They use
That's why.
they use
That's why.
megabits per second,
Sorry.
not megabytes per second. You know,
You
so you
know,
got to divide by
you
8.
know,
Megabit. Sorry, that's my bad.
I'd much rather
Megabit.
tell
So
I'd
what
much
was
rather
that?
be told the truth. So,
Well, yeah, but companies are not going to tell you the truth. They're going to tell you what you want to hear, and they're going to feed you a bunch of bullshit to begin with.
well, okay, I get that, but I'm just saying that me myself, I'd rather be told, okay, you're going to be getting this much up and this much down. Okay, this we're going to get regardless.
Well, it's like
Period.
the streaming. It's like the streaming services, for instance, like Trovo, Twitch, D Live. I have this conversation every day with everybody. It's kind of in the same boat. I tell them, pick your poison where you want to go. Trovo's about watch hours. You know, if you want to get somewhere, you got to sit and basically tell yourself you're going to have no life. And if you want to get in their program, you have to stream these like 14, 15 hours a day. Not everybody's cut out for that. They're working on it. They're going to, because their platform is literally green. They have people in there that have never ran a streaming platform before, and they just went with this idea, and they hired the guy from D Live that screwed over D Live badly. Their partner program is now starting to come back in better than ever. But I kind of form it to internet service providers. Pick your poison on which one you want to go with. AT&T, they're still doing DSL.
Ugh.
Comcast, same thing.
Comcast has shitty service. Yep.
Comcast is still doing DSL. You have CenturyLink that's garbage in some areas.
Oh Jesus, CenturyLink is trash. Holy fucking shit! You want to talk about CenturyLink? Oh,
Sure West is good, but they're fucking spendy.
Like
for
okay,
instance,
if
there's
they're in
Google
their
Fiber.
area.
There's Google Fiber here. If I go down to parts of San Diego,
yeah, we
that's because
we don't even have Google Fiber out here.
The problem is with that is I blame, you know, AT&T came in and filed an injunction for them breaking ground, trying to bring it here in Orange County. They butchered that hard.
That happened around me too. We were gonna get Google Fiber in my whole town, but like somebody sued them and stopped it, and they just said fuck it. So
it's not worth our time.
Bunch of bullshit.
Like I want to see the internet of the future right now.
Not gonna happen, bro. Until you get somebody until you get somebody in the FCC that's not being paid off or bought, until they go back to the old rules that we had with net neutrality, that's not happening. Net neutrality was great because it forced internet providers to be honest with everybody and tell people straight up what you were getting, what you're gonna perceive. But when they had the new, you know, people that came in 2016. Sheet Pie came in and he was bought off by all these companies to fuck people. And that's what happened. Now he's gone. You're going to get somebody else in there. Either way, he's either Democrat or Republican, either way. And hopefully he's unbiased and can work with the people.
No, doubt it, dude. Have you heard the picks that Joe Biden has made? Like a guy from Monsanto, a head guy from Monsanto is now the leader of the FDA. Oh, dude, yeah, he's.
I wish they would bring Wheeler back because Wheeler was the best hope that you had at the time. He did net neutrality and he was trying to work with the people, and then he just got kiboshed because they didn't want that. Companies didn't want that shit.
You know, have you been watching this stream for a while? You know that I always say it's fucking sad. I'm tired of fucking saying it's sad. I want to say something's good for once. I'm getting tired of fucking making excuses for these companies and making excuses for everybody else. I want to see the best for everybody.
Not going to happen when you have companies backing up these policies, bro.
I want to see the best for everybody.
That's
and you know
the
what?
new
Here's the
DMCA
deal.
law.
Fucking if for a year, and I know this is not going to happen, but if for a year everybody just said, "Okay, fuck the internet, we're done," and they just said, "I understand," but if they just said, "Fuck the internet," we're going to.
It wouldn't even take a year, dude. All it would take is a month.
But Well, okay, you're right, but I'm just saying, like, fucking make it to where, fucking, like, you know, because the country or whatever, fucking went ahead and just said, fuck the internet. We're not gonna fucking deal with this shit. We're gonna fucking just say, fuck you guys. And, like, oh, Jesus Christ, that's too much pot. Holy fucking shit.
Like I
I'm
get
right
where you're
there with
coming
you,
from.
bruh.
I get where you're coming from.
You know,
It's just that you got companies being corrupted, you got politicians being paid, and that's how this works. Our country, if you really look at our design as our country, it's a lot of heap of shit. And you dive deep into it, and then you go to other countries like England and or the UK or the Europe in general, and you're just like, holy fuck, they can get their shit together. Why can't we with our internet infrastructure when they have fiber everywhere and then they have glass lines coming into their house? I see pictures.
That is the
and I'm
one
just,
thing about the EU. Like, I hate the EU. They are a bunch of bastards, but they got their internet on point. Same South Korea too.
Like in Japan, I got shown like they have fiber, and I'm sitting here just going like, where the fuck are
Dude,
we at?
the entire city of Tokyo is one giant hotspot.
Yep.
The entire fucking city, free.
Yep.
Like, that's what's up. Why hasn't New York done that?
It's because New York is run by a bunch of fucking assholes, dude.
Right.
Communists.
Well, we're behind. That's the thing in technology. We other countries had 5G way before we did. We were the last ones in behind, and
Well, to be fair, we didn't want to deal with Huawei for that.
Yeah.
And fucking thank God.
And then we dealt with the other company
England
called
didn't.
Samsung. Samsung does all the 5G towers now. They came in, they took over, and Samsung took it as, oh hey, if they're gonna be a big media conglomerate, and now they're being pushed back by all these countries, we'll just come in and swoop all that spectrum out. And that's what they're doing. They're already working on 6G. 6G is already coming in the next 6 years.
Yeah, but that's just like fucking RAM. It's like, dude, DDR4 had just barely come out. In a few months, we had fucking the first prototypes of DDR5, and it's like, yeah, but it ain't gonna be here for fucking 4 years.
DDR5 is happening actually in February.
Yeah, I know, but like,
thanks,
how many years after the
4. I think it was 4. It wasn't even that.
It was a ways.
And I'm like, why do we need PCI 5.0 and fucking DDR4? I don't get it. DDR5, I mean, I don't get it.
We don't. Like, yeah. Anyway, that's a discussion for another time. Shit, anybody got any last things to jump in? We've been going for almost 2.5 hours, so.
Blue, anything?
I think Blue's there he is.
No, it's you guys are talking about internet problems, and I'm like, yeah, we don't have those over here.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, I know.
No Mexican.
I know. In Canadiaville, in Canadian land, I know that you guys have fiber everywhere.
Listen, maple syrup boy.
Go ride a fucking goose off into the sunset, bruh.
Listen, maple syrup, sonny boy. You taste me right now.
Hey, their maple syrup is delicious. Stop making fun of it.
I will make fun of it. You know,
here in America, Chief.
You know, here in America, we use ranch dressing, bitch. So
that sounds gross. Can
you say that's gross, dog? Like for real?
Yeah, ranch on pancakes does sound pretty gross. Although I don't like
real
maple syrup
I smother ranch on everything.
Ranch
everything.
Are you Metro? Metro is the same way with Sweet Baby Ray's on everything, dog. Like, oh god, barbecue sauce and everything is just bad.
The only I don't know.
Barbecue sauce on pancakes and waffles. Oh god.
Ugh.
Can you say my stomach is turning after I ate it and then just die on the toilet like next minute? Ranch dressing, bro. That ain't it, Chief.
It is on chicken wings.
On chicken wings, yes.
On pizza?
On pizza, sure.
Yeah, buddy.
Maybe
Onion
on
rings?
my salad with some
salad.
Mix it.
Although
with
I prefer Caesar. For salads,
too.
Yeah, Caesar's delicious.
I just don't understand. Like,
I'll put ranch on a lot of things, but not everything.
That's blasphemy to me, bro.
Fucking ranch on hamburgers, ranch on
everything,
baby.
I'll do ranch on a burger. Like, I've had some good, like, chicken bacon ranch burgers and shit.
On everything, like, would you put that on pancakes, dog?
Not pancakes, because pancakes.
Well, you said everything.
But I mean, here's the deal: fucking ranch dressing on chicken. Oh my goodness.
Grilled chicken or baked chicken, or I
Well,
mean,
or fried.
fried chicken. Sorry.
Both.
Oh,
Yeah, I do for both.
You know, man, how does that some of the best baked chicken that I've ever had?
I had
tonight.
pot roast tonight, so I'm pretty lucky.
I would not put ranch on a pot roast.
No,
No, mashed potatoes and gravy. That's the only.
I like a little horseradish for mine, depending. Prime rib, same thing. A little horseradish goes.
Horseradish, huh?
I like horseradish.
I
yeah.
never liked horseradish,
Man,
so I don't
fucking
get it.
horseradish is the shit made up on a fucking hot roast beef sandwich.
Yeah, I'm with you. A
Hell
little
yes.
au jus on the side, bro.
Oh,
I'm
no,
I'm
the
Oh
gravy, man,
hell
no.
yes, baby.
Hot roast with the gravy on some bread. That's what's up, man.
There you go. Open face sandwich. There you go.
I don't even open face. I'll just like hollow out, cut a big slice of French bread and hollow that bitch out and just stuff that shit in there.
Oh man. There is really no other news. Mine is
there ain't shit, man. It's the new year.
mine is there's some
Fuck
tech
that.
deals going on right now. Currently, not many.
Yeah, if
Oh,
you can get them. How many of them are sold out?
Fucking tech
Well,
deal?
NVMe drives are now to the lowest I've ever seen them.
Yeah, they're actually doing pretty good. If you need an NVMe, now's the time.
What
But-
was it, Brady? You were saying tech deals.
Fucking tech deals. Fucking what do you got for me, baby? I'm fucking down with tech deals.
Just NVMe drives, bro. Like if you're into an NVMe right now, Crucial, Western Digital, Sebring, and I believe Silicon Power, like the 4 right now that are really good in price. And actually,
Ooh.
NVMe external drives just went down in price dramatically.
Fucking send me a link to some of them NVMe drives because I mean, listen, I'm about to ready to get this rig to fucking the max capacity it can go to in terms of graphics cards and fucking storage. Because this rig is not only a gaming rig, but it is a media server rig. Because if you don't know me by now, I pretty much have every goddamn thing you can ever want to watch. All right, I just got the.
I think I
Addams
could have
family.
you. I think I'd have you beat.
I think on that note,
Yeah, but that seems like a good place to end. Not that we would ever condone piracy on this stream ever.
Don't condone piracy. Bad.
Yes. Don't you dare go to piratebay.org
Blasphemy.
Don't you ever pirate a movie.
and use
be Johnny
uTorrent.
Depp, sell the 7 Cs. Go for it. A
But
lot of
why
people
is-
do it for Windows anyway, so why do I care? I do it anyway.
But why is
Fucking-
the rum always gone?
Fucking, I don't buy any
What are they gonna
goddamn
do to me?
movies,
Windows
bitch.
is legal to download an ISO, so in America. So there you go. They can't do anything to me.
All right,
It's
everybody.
legal.
Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next week. Have a happy new year.
Happy New Year, bitch.
Happy New Year. Final
Happy New
Yep.
You bitches.
2020
final
Prestige
goodbye.
1 begins today.
Happy
so.
New Year,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
and I got Gilgamesh today, so New Year's already great.
It's motherfucking New Year.